a long night. This is gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be emotions, man. It's gonna be so much. It's gonna be emotions left, right, up, and down. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Ah, that's nasty. Really funny how they really struggled. Well, not struggled, but they had to really play top tier offensive football to be able to win. Top tier offensive football is crazy. A win is a win. You take it however you take it, man. Oh man. Okay. We know how this is gonna go. It's gonna be that type of situation. Alright. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are enjoying your night. Well, we're all enjoying our night right now. We don't know how this is gonna go. Happy Sunday to everybody. Obviously, we know it's time. Blackout at the bank. Sunday night football. I got my black on everywhere, bro. Got my black jersey. Wearing some black shorts, which I guess I could technically stand up and showcase that. Got my black shorts on. I'm wearing black socks with some black slippers. My glasses are black. My headphones black. Of course, the cap is black. I'm black. I feel like we've covered everything. Like I can't get any more black than this. I'm ready. I'm ready. I could give it. I'm gonna leave it like that. Cool. America picked the Bills. That's great. I don't mean anything. Like, what's that supposed to mean? America picks a lot of games. It doesn't mean they're right. Steelers pissed me off today. Crazy that the offense kept us in the game today. Defense looked atrocious. It is what it is. I mean, again, when TJ Watt's not out there, it's a clear difference. I mean, TJ Watt's been carrying you guys. Y'all win football games because of TJ Watt and Chris Boswell. Y'all knew this. What else is different? Like, that defense as a whole, they played complimentary, except today, but y'all are carried by the best defensive player in football, TJ Watt. And when you're able to get Chris Boswell to make all those damn kicks, you're going to win football games. Washington really found somebody special. Couldn't be more proud of them. Oh, man, it was great watching this game, man. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. I was so happy watching the Commanders offense play today. I was so happy watching the Commanders offense just go to work out. It was so fun. So fun watching it. We still got a little time before the game starts, but I had to start a little early here, obviously, because we got to get in the right mindset. Everyone prepare themselves. Get ready. Got to get ready. You'll be fine. Go find something else to eat, I guess. I don't know. You'll be fine. I don't know if you want to be doing a lot of eating in this type of game. The nerves are going to hit huge here. But, man, Sunday night football at home. With the black unis on. Prime time. In a must-win type of situation. Obviously, the season does not end. The season does not end if we lose. But you can't take this Ravens team seriously if they're 1-3. And all three of their losses came to teams in the AFC. The Chiefs, the Raiders, and then the Bills? Nah, we couldn't take you seriously after that. So much is on the line here. Though I've seen people actively root against the Ravens tonight because they want Harbaugh fired and they feel if we get a 1-3 start, they'll fire him. They won't fire Harbaugh if we go 1-3, by the way. But they feel that way. You plan on going to a Ravens game this year? Probably. I'm going to be honest. That Ravens-Bengals game on Thursday Night Football is probably the game I'm looking to go to. And I thought about potentially going to this game, but due to me having to deal with my my procedure this past week, I wasn't really looking forward to go anywhere, so I knew that wasn't gonna be the case. But that Thursday night football game in Baltimore against the Bengals, there's a good chance I go to that game. But we'll see. Who boy. The thing about it is with the Ravens is just I just wanna see the Ravens put it together offensively. in terms of actually being smart. They figured out how to utilize Derrick Henry. It took them 3 weeks to realize how to properly utilize Derrick Henry. Even though they could have spent the offseason taking a look at the film in terms of how the Titans were using him, saying, okay, we got to utilize him like that. It is what it is. So it took them 3 weeks to realize how to utilize Derrick Henry. It took them 3 weeks to do that. Have they figured out how to utilize 2 tight ends? If you're going to be in 12 personnel, can you get them involved other than having them sit back and be blockers? You want to get them involved, guys? Nah, I guess not. We'll see what happens tonight, though. What's up, Real? Rashee Rice feared to have a torn ACL. Yeah, I saw. It was the situation with the Mahomes pick, right? Mahomes threw a pick. They were chasing it down. Mahomes was trying to make the tackle. Rashee Rice was there, and it felt like, and I'm not saying it felt like, it seemed like Mahomes, while he was trying to make the tackle, he might have accidentally hit Rashee Rice in his knee, which took him out. So if it's feared he has a torn ACL, there's a high chance he has some sort of ACL injury. Now, you can fear that it's a torn ACL, but it doesn't mean it's a torn ACL. However, if there's fear that it's a torn ACL, that most likely means it's some sort of ACL injury. Now, if it's torn, his season's done. If it's torn, his season's done. Unfortunate. Prayers up to the guy. Prayers up to a speedy recovery for him if he's out for the season. But if it's some sort of ACL injury, like a sprained ACL, he could come back. It's just unfortunate, man. The Chiefs are suffering they're dealing with a lot of injuries. They're suffering a lot of losses early on in the season. It's not looking good for them. Yet, despite that, they still keep winning games, so nobody's going to feel bad for them. Mahomes is playing like an average quarterback, and they're still winning football games. They're 4-0 right now. At the end of the day, expectations are expectations. You're the next dynasty. People expect you to three-peat because you have Mahomes, you have Kelsey, you have Andy Reid there, and you have Chris Jones on the defense leading the charge. So nobody cares about the situation happening there. They expect you to get it done. And you're 4-0, so you keep getting it done. So it's hard for people to feel bad about them losing guys. You feel bad about the guys suffering injuries because no one else wants to deal with. No one else wants to see, and no one at all, not even just no one else. No one wants to see injuries at all. Like Chiefs fan, non-Chiefs fan, we're fans of football. We're human beings. Seeing somebody suffer an injury where they're going to have to go get surgery or suffering any sort of injury where they're going to miss time, we don't want to see that. We're human beings. We have compassion. So it sucks that they're suffering injuries. You know, Hollywood Brown's not going to be back for the rest of the regular season. He may be back in January. He doesn't get to play this regular season. Rashee Rice is now out. They're just missing guys. Pacheco got hurt. It's just their main guys are just getting down. It's unfortunate. So you feel for them. But at the same time, it's like it's football. It's part of the game. It is what it is. You just got to deal with it. Anyway, Chiefs got to figure it out without these guys. They'll continue to thrive. They'll be fine. Anyway, Sunday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen. As my lights proceed to go crazy here, because I tried to put the volume up here. I'll get it fixed soon. Sunday Night Football. We've got Bills. We've got Ravens. We've got Lamar Jackson. We've got Josh Allen, two of the best quarterbacks in football. Obviously, if you ask me, they're two of the big four. I always say the big four right now in the league. In no particular order except Mahomes number one. You got Mahomes, you got Lamar, you got Allen, you got Burrow. That's the big four. So when two of the big four clash, it's always fun. Thursday Night Football, to start off the season, Mahomes and Lamar, that lived up to the hype. It came down to a toe in Kansas City. That lived up to the hype. Week 2, Mahomes versus Burrow. That lived up to the hype. People will say controversial call. It is what it is, but it came down to the wire. And now we got another one of these marquee matchups. Jackson and Allen. It's going to live up to the hype. When you've got two of the big four going up against each other, it's going to be a good time. Now, we don't know how it's going to go, but I expect a great performance from both quarterbacks. I expect a great performance from both teams. And somebody's walking out of this stadium with a W. Now, in all honesty, it better be the Ravens. In all honesty, it better be the Ravens. If the Bills go 3-1, they got nothing to lose. They'll be fine. You know, first loss of the season, it is what it is. We've been playing well. We've been doing well. We dominated the last 2 weeks. We'll be fine. You kind of just reset and get ready for the next week. If Baltimore goes to 1-3, questions are coming straight out of Baltimore. People are sitting back and saying that Harbaugh got to get fired if we go 1-3. There are serious questions right now. And in a night like this, as Lamar Jackson comes out to the crowd, on a night like this, or on a day like this for the most part, the fact of the matter is Pittsburgh suffered their first loss of the season. They're 3-1. Cleveland and Cincinnati are 1-3. Let me tell you what happens if Baltimore wins tonight. Baltimore wins tonight, they go to 2-2. They take second place in the AFC North. Next week, we have our first AFC North matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, the Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys will be a tough team for the Steelers to take on. They do have a high-octane offense, and you know that could be potentially dangerous for the Steelers to deal with. Not saying the Steelers won't win that game. I think they have a great shot to win that game, especially since it'll be at home. But if the Cowboys were to beat the Steelers and the Ravens were to beat the Bengals and then advance to 3-2, guess what? After 5 weeks, we'd be 3-2. The Steelers would be 3-2, and Baltimore would be number 1 in the AFC North because we would have a divisional win, which would give us a tiebreaker. That means a lot, man. That means a lot. That means a lot. If that doesn't happen and we go 1-3, guess what happens next week? Well, for number one, if we go 1-3 tonight, we fall to 4th in division. Why? Because we'll be 0-3 in the conference. Everybody else has at least a win in the AFC. We will have none. We'll fall 0-3 in the conference, fall to 4th in the division, and next week will be a do-or-die must-win game for the season against Cincinnati. We don't want to be in that situation. So Baltimore better tighten up, get it together, and go win this football game. If not, questions will arise in Baltimore. And the people that have been calling for Harbaugh's job, those conversations will start to spread to the media. And we'll see how strong those conversations hold up. Game's getting ready to start soon. It's going to be look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know if I can show this. I don't know if I can show you. Guys are relentless. When I tell you about this, you guys are relentless, bro. You guys are relentless. I'm gonna just try to show it here. I don't even know if I can show it here properly because of the because of this. Another one of the comments. I don't think I can show it properly because of this. Can I show? Look at me hitting this. Let me see. Can I show it like right here? Could I? Nah, it's because I'm using a green screen. But legitimately, as I'm speaking about Harbaugh, somebody makes another comment on one of my videos saying, "Dog, we gotta fire Harbaugh. Y'all are relentless, man. Y'all are relentless. Oh my goodness, y'all are relentless. We gotta fire Harbaugh to be close to happy again about our offense because they're inconsistent every year. We never know what we're doing, and I'm starting to watch other teams more than us." Dog, y'all are relentless, bro. They don't win tonight, bro. Harbaugh might actually. It might be some, man. It might be some. That's all I'm going to say. I was just talking about how things are heating up right now in the fan base in regards to people wanting Harbaugh gone. And as I'm speaking of it, somebody just hits me up saying, we gotta fire Harbaugh now. Y'all are on it. What's going on, Cool Kai? Appreciate you pulling up. Can't say the Ravens from the media, especially on primetime with millions watching. Can't say, oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you showing that. Oh, love it. Never thought I'd see Washington look better than Baltimore. I thought so. I always said if you got them a quarterback, they'd look great. Now, I didn't expect Baltimore to look this poor defensively. But, yeah. Like, the fact that the Commanders have a better secondary right now, from a statistical standpoint, the Commanders' secondary is better than ours. That is where the problem comes in. But offensively, the Commanders have actually been doing a good job in really moving the ball no matter how you look at it. So, yeah, I always thought if we could get somebody here, if we can get somebody to the DMV, a good quarterback to the DMV, we'd be fine. Ray Lewis out here with this preview, trying to pump up the crowd, pump up the players. They need to use their tight ends like Monken did at Georgia. Well, Monken's the offensive coordinator. Why doesn't he use them? It's not what Monken in Georgia is different from Monken in Baltimore. What's the difference? Oh, I know. He's on the Harbaugh. That's the difference. What's up? Keeping it real. Enjoy the game, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Oh boy. Oh boy. I would love to enjoy the game if the Ravens don't give me a headache, but we know how this game is gonna go. Anyway, guys, Sunday Night Football. It's put this up a little bit because we already know it's gonna be one of those type of nights. As my lights continue to act up. I don't know who gets the ball first. I'm about to find out real soon. I don't know who gets the ball first. Oh, boy. By this time, but not by this time. By 11 o'clock this time, we're going to find out We're going to find out. I would love it if the Bills offense comes on the field first, because this defense got to prove themselves. Not to mention, I want the ball coming out of halftime. I need to see how well this team can perform or how poorly they're going to look, and then see if they can go reset at halftime. But at the end of the day, we don't get to choose. The coin toss will determine it, and I'll find out very soon. We'll all find out very soon here. Let's see. Who's getting the ball first? If it's Baltimore's offense, they got to go score a touchdown. But hopefully it's the Bills. Let the Bills get the ball first, and let's see what this defense can do, because this defense got to prove themselves. It was nice to see Damar Hamlin get his first career pick last week. That was nice. Is this going to be another week where we see Harbaugh get outcoached by another coach? If Sean McDermott outcoaches this man, it's going to be hilarious, bro. Yeah, second longest tenure head coach with the current team in the NFL. He needs to... I'm going to leave it here. We're not here to talk about John Harbaugh. Unless he does something stupid with the challenges, we'll find out soon. Thank God the Bills get the ball first, so Baltimore will get the ball coming out of halftime. They'll give me a headache if they let Josh Allen, of all people, play like 2018 LeBron. I mean, Josh Allen's going to put up numbers no matter how you look at it. Josh Allen's going to put up numbers and ball out. Josh Allen is going to put up numbers and ball out. Bills do get the ball here. It's all good. Bills get the ball. So Ravens will get the ball coming out of halftime. That works for me perfectly. Not to mention, this defense has a lot to prove. Kickoff is here. Bills offense coming on the field. So this is perfect. Ravens defense has a lot to prove, and Josh Allen is playing like an MVP. Prove us wrong. This secondary has been awful for 3 weeks. Prove us wrong. You're going up against Josh Allen. You're going up against one of the big four. You already got to deal with one of the big four in practice. You're dealing with another one of the big four now game time. So, prove us wrong. Prove us wrong. I would not be surprised if the Bills go down the field and score a touchdown in their opening drive. I don't trust this Ravens secondary right now. Prove me wrong on Sunday Night Football. First down and 10 here for the Bills. Josh Allen in the shotgun. Gonna take the snap early on. Quick throw here. It is caught. Good tackle here. Pickup of about 5 yards. Second down coming up here for the Bills. Bit of a quick throw here. Josh Allen has been great on the season. 9 total touchdowns, 1 turnover, a passer rating of 133.7, completing 75% of his passes and 634 passing yards. He's leading the NFL in passer rating. Another quick throw here on second down, and the Ravens defense makes a stop. There's Kyle Hamilton making a tackle right there, forcing a third down situation here. It's great to see Kyle Hamilton get that tackle right there. He's been having a rough start to start the season due to him dealing with that back injury. He's trying to return the form and get back into where we expect him to play and where he expects himself to play. So good tackle by Hamilton. Third down and 5 here for the Bills. Can the Ravens defense force a 3-and-out early on in this game? Get the ball to the offense? Can they get Josh Allen off the field early on? You know he can utilize the legs, so they have to be attentive and they got to pay attention. Allen making an adjustment here. He's going to take the snap. He's looking towards his left. Nothing's there. Allen's going to step up. Allen's going to pick up the first down. He slid, but are they going to give him the first down? They're going to give him the first down. He crossed the line. First down, Buffalo. He was close. When he slid, he was close to the line, but he's going to get it. This is what I'm saying. If Josh Allen doesn't see anything open, they've got to be prepared to take him on. Josh Allen slid. Hold on, let's see. Oh, he's short. He's short. He's short. He's short. He's short. I thought he had it, but that's short. Allen is short on that one. That should be 4th and 1. That should be 4th and 1. Allen is short on that one. That should be 4th and 1. Oh, it's 4th and inches. And the Bills are going to go for it here. They've converted on third or 4th and 1 rushes. They are 23 of 25. They're going to go for it. Expect a quarterback sneak here. I expect them to get this. But if the Ravens defense can make a stop, shout out to them, man. Nobody jump here. I don't know if they're going to go for this or not. Be prepared. Oh, they're going to go for it. Allen got it. First down, Bills. Enjoy the game, Charles. 1st and 10, Buffalo. That's aggressiveness. They're on the road here, and they're willing to go for that on 4th down in their own territory. Ooh, Allen got his helmet knocked off. That was aggressive. That was aggressive right there. But they will get the first down here, Buffalo. being aggressive early on here. Understand that they're on the road against a Baltimore team that's supposed to be tough. We'll see if they really are tough. And they're not trying to give the ball back early on the 3-and-out or 4-and-out situation. They're going to be a bit aggressive here. Josh Allen under center here for 1st and 10. He's going to hand the ball off. And you're going to get a nice run here. Nice run. 7-yard pickup here for the Bills. Nice run there. Ravens defense got to make some stops here. But again, you're going to be dealing with a high-octane Bills offense. They share the ball, they share the wealth, and they play at a high level. If this defense is not ready to face off against Allen, they might as well go home because he is not going to flinch. 7-yard pickup there on 1st down. 8-yard pickup here on 1st down. 2nd and 2. Right at midfield for the Bills. Here we go. Allen taking it under center again. He's going to hand the ball off once again. And this time the Ravens defense is going to get behind the line of scrimmage. But it looks like Cook's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Expect some sort of trickery here. Actually, no. Allen might line up again and potentially take this himself. No, I'm sorry. My mistake. Not Cooks. I meant Davis. Davis takes the ball here. 2nd and 2. He gets stopped behind the line. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's a 3rd down situation here. 3rd down and 2. Empty backfield here for Allen. He could take off if nothing's open. The snap's off. Allen looking. Nothing's open. Allen fires across the middle. It's dropped. He had an open receiver. Kincaid could not make the catch. 4th down Bills. And they're going to keep their offense on the field. It looks like they're going to go for it. They're at midfield. They're perfectly comfortable taking the chances and the risk. They already went for a 4th down once. They'll go. Oh, they're going to punt it. They're going to punt it? Wow, they're going to punt it. Hold on. Watch out for a trick play real quick. I'm surprised they're going to punt this. They already went for, if you were willing to go for 4th and inches in your own 40-yard line, you might as well go for 4th and 2 at midfield. I'm shocked. I thought they were going to come out on this opening drive and be hella aggressive. Instead, they're like, no, we're going to punt the ball. This is a punt. So the Ravens defense makes a stop on their opening drive and gets the ball to Lamar in the offense. And they're going to start at their own 14-yard line. So we'll see Lamar in the offense come on the field here. Ravens defense makes a stop on the Bills' opening drive. Baltimore's offense comes on the field. We'll see what they can do. I'm surprised. I saw a 4th and 2. You know what? I'd go for it on 4th and 2. I thought they were. The fact that they were willing to go for it on 4th and inches at their own 40-yard line made me think this opening drive, Buffalo was going to be aggressive. But the fact that they didn't go for it on 4th and 2 at midfield meant they were going to be conservative here. I'm surprised they switched from aggressive to conservative. With Josh Allen, I'll go for it on that 4th and 2. I absolutely go for it. I know it's Baltimore's defense and the history there, but I ain't going to lie. 4th and 2 with Josh Allen, I feel comfortable in taking that type of risk. But hey, I'm not going to be mad at them not taking that risk. I'm perfectly fine with them making a stop and choosing to kick the football back to us.
Up to $500 from each billing cycle. Learn more at city.com/customcash.
The cargo space is generous, and the interior, very, very generous.
So we'll see what the Ravens offense can do here on their opening drive. I don't know what the Ravens are going to do, but hopefully they don't go 3-and-out. Like, again, offensively, the offense needs to find this right balance between utilizing Derrick Henry and utilizing what works best for Henry and utilizing what works best for Lamar. They need to find that balance. If they can find the balance of utilizing what works best for Derrick Henry and then utilizing what works best for Lamar Jackson, they'll be good. And then offensively, they've got to get the tight ends involved. Ravens by 28, that's great. They've got to get these guys involved. They've got to get Isaiah Likely involved. They've got to get Mark Andrews involved. You cannot have these guys that are talented pass catchers. You can't have them out there just doing nothing but blocking the whole game. Mark Andrews should be able to run. What do you have? 4 routes he ran? Because I believe he played more than 4 snaps. But he only ran 4 routes the entire game last week against the Cowboys. I get it. Cowboys are a terrible run defense. We were just going to rely on Derrick Henry, yada, yada, yada. I got you. But if we're going to run 12 personnel, that's the perfect type of personnel to utilize the tight ends in. Especially in the play action game. We could be so much more damaging if we would just utilize our tight ends in 12 personnel when we run play action. So here we go. First offensive drive for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson and the offense out there starting at their own 14-yard line, I believe. So 1st and 10 for them. Obviously, you know, it's going to be one of those type of games. Both teams are coming out ready to play. Ravens defense did their job. Let's see if the Ravens offense can go out here on the field and get something. 1st and 10 here, Lamar. In the pistol here. Derrick Henry behind him. Lamar hands it off to Derrick Henry. And Derrick Henry Derrick Henry! He's gone! Derrick will not be caught! In the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10! Touchdown, King Henry! Oh my God! Touchdown, King Henry! Oh my God! One play and the King establishes himself. One play and the King takes it to the house. 87-yard touchdown. Welcome to Baltimore, King Henry. Oh, we gonna have fun tonight. We gonna have fun tonight. Oh my God. Oh my God. 87-yard touchdown run by Derrick Henry. Oh my God. First play of the game. Oh my God. What just happened? Extra point is up and it's good. What just happened? Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I apologize for that. That was something different. I wasn't supposed to yell like that. I'm just watching the game. I apologize. I'm fine. I apologize. Sorry for the noise. Sorry for the noise, Mom. I apologize for that. But there's no way. First play of the game and Derrick Henry takes it to the house. I gotta lose my mind. I apologize, Ma. I was wild. He just took it to the house. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna have fun tonight in Baltimore. We're gonna have fun. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God. I gotta see something. I gotta check this out. I'm lost for words, bro. That was crazy. Hold on, I gotta take a look at this again. I'm just watching the highlight again. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Oof. All right, guys. Let's get ourselves back. I didn't expect I knew Derrick Henry was gonna have a big game against the Bills. I didn't expect him to take it to the house 87 yards on the first play. That got me lost. I'm lost for words, bro. I don't even know what to say. Oh my God! Please, this can't be the height. This can't be the highest peak we have tonight, bro. That was crazy. That was easy work for the King, bro. I said Derrick Henry needed to be on this type of timing, and boy, did he come out here on that type of timing. Wow. Oh, I'm feeling good now, man. I'm feeling good. Let's get back into this. That's just crazy. That's why you bring Derrick Henry to Baltimore, bro. That's why you bring Derrick Henry to Baltimore. Oh my God. That's why you bring Derrick Henry to Baltimore. Let's get back to reality for a second. King Henry showcasing himself on primetime. That's what he always does. 1st and 10. They're going to run the ball, pick up about 8 yards. I don't think I'll be yelling like that the rest of the day. I promise you. Is anyone in there? See, you can't be down here by yourself and then hearing noises. That's what gets you. But, yeah. Promise you for the rest of the night, we ain't going to get that crazy. Oh my goodness. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. 2nd down and 2 here for the Bills. Empty backfield here for Josh Allen. He's going to take the snap. He's looking towards his left. Going to fire across the middle. Caught 1st down, Bills. Ah, man. I could have lost my voice there. I'm lucky I did not lose my voice. I am so lucky I did not lose my voice, bro. I am so lucky I did not lose my voice. That really could have been a voice. That could have been a voice loss right there. That could have been a voice loss. First and 10. Allen across the middle. He's going to find a man, and they're going to pick up another first down. They're going to move inside Ravens territory. All right. Buffalo down 7 early on. They're going to have to try to go. They're going to have to try to march down the field and tie this game up. You don't want to be down on the road. Oh, I thought they had the first down. They didn't give them the first down. Allen's going to sneak it here on 2nd and inches. They're going to pick up another first down. Or pick up the first down this time around. So, first down, Bills inside Ravens territory. Whew, first and 10 for the Bills. And they said Henry was washed. Yeah, they said that because they were dumb. Everyone could clearly tell the Ravens weren't using Derrick Henry the right way. Utilize him the way he's supposed to be utilized, and you wouldn't have to worry about that. Not to mention, the offensive line was doing a poor job blocking. But people wanted to sit back and say, Henry's washed, Henry's washed. That's why I don't listen to people that are so reactionary. That dude's going to, all of a sudden, in a few months, Derrick Henry's no longer going to be able to run the football. Really? Dude had the 2nd most rushing yards of any back last year, and all of a sudden he's going to stop knowing how to run the football? Stop it. There were reasons as to why he couldn't get anything going. The offensive line was not doing well, and they weren't properly utilizing him. First and 10. Another good run that was stopped by a hard hit by Roquan Smith there, I believe. 2nd down coming up here. It looks like he picked up about 6 yards there. So 2nd down and 4 potentially coming up here. Let me take a look at this again. Roquan Smith delivered a hit. Good on him to hold on to that football because that was a hit. Oh, and he hit right where the ball would have been too. Like he hit right on the arm. So that ball could have potentially popped out. That's good for Roquan Smith because he's got to have that type of timing. 2nd down and 6. Oh, he picked up 4 instead of 6. Play fake here. Allen rolling to his right. Rolling. Nothing is open. He's just going to have to throw it out of bounds. Incomplete. 3rd down and 6 here for the Buffalo Bills. Ravens defense got to look to make a stop here. Get the ball right back to the offense. Can they make back-to-back stops here? Because it'll be back-to-back situations here for the Buffalo Bills. 3rd down and 6. Kyle Van Noy. It seemed like he was Kyle Van Noy was the one pressuring Allen, forcing him to get the ball out of his hands. 3rd down and 6. Let's see what we can do, man. 7:53 left to go here in the first quarter, and things are already hot in Baltimore. It's already hot and crazy over there at the bank. We heated. We playing football right now. We heated. 3rd down and 6. Allen's going to take the snap. Allen's looking. He's going to fire. It's going to be caught, and I think he's going to pick up the first down. Kincaid looks like he got it. He's going to pick it up. 1st down, Bills. Saw my boy Chiefs get another one today. We ain't playing well, though. Yeah, you guys will be fine. Ain't nobody worried about the Chiefs. Y'all going to keep winning games. The utilization of tight ends here has been great for the Bills. You're watching them. The utilization of tight ends has been great here for them. So now they're in field goal range. You can at least feel confident in saying if they don't come away with 7, they'll come away with 3. Unless a turnover happens or Allen gets sacked and gets knocked out of field goal range. But we'll see. 1st and 10 here for Buffalo. Here we go. Pressure's coming quickly. Kyle Van Noy got to... Oh, that's going to be a hold. And Allen's not even going to try. That's going to be a hold, and Allen's not even going to try. He's going to step out of bounds. That's an offensive hold. And Allen knows it's coming. He didn't even try to throw the football down the field. He just walked out of bounds. Holding on the offense. When the quarterback rolls to his right or left and then proceeds to not even try to throw the football and just walks out of bounds, you know he knows the flag's on the offense. He's not even going to try. Kyle Van Noy came like a tank. He was going to sack. Yeah, he was absolutely going to sack Allen right there. That could have potentially been a fumble, depending on how, he hit Josh Allen. So at the end of the day, Brown made the right call because that would have been 2nd and 20 instead of 1st and 20. You'll take that. You got to protect your quarterback there, so you'll take a holding call. 1st and 20 here for the Bills. Let's see if the Ravens defense can make a stop here, or maybe the Buffalo Bills can overcome this 20-yard penalty here, or 10-yard penalty. Nice catch here on 1st and 20. Hollins picks up, what, nearly 10? That might have been 8 or something like that. Nice catch there on 1st down. It was in a tight window, too, and he had a defender on him. So, you know, Josh Allen fits the ball in the tight space right there. Mac Hollins makes that catch. Clutch for him. 2nd down coming up here for them. Oh, it's a 6-yard pickup. I was gassing. It was a 6-yard pickup. I thought it was an 8, maybe 10-yard pickup. Either way, 2nd down and long here for the Bills. Allen making some adjustments, trying to fix the protection here. He's looking at Hamilton, so he doesn't know if Hamilton's going to blitz or go back into coverage. Here we go. Hamilton just playing that safe spot. Fires over the middle. It is caught, and he's down right there. He's going to pick up maybe 7 or 8 yards. Either way, this is going to be 3rd down. I'm thinking 3rd down 5, 3rd down and 6. We'll see. I'm telling you, man, the receivers for the Bills, they're no names in terms of how people are looking at them. They're not stars. But these guys, they're certified role players. And they play their role at a high level. And sometimes on a football team, you just need role players. Guys that could just, you know, oh, no. There's an injury. I don't know if maybe it was a cramp or something, but we got someone down. 3rd down and 7 when we get back. But there's an injury timeout for the Buffalo Bills. But yeah, for the Bills, yeah, Shakir's hurt. For the Bills, you know, you look at Hollins, you look at Shakir, you look at Kincaid. You look at the guys they have on this team. None of these guys stand out. They're not star players. They're not star weapons. They're not. But, man, they are good role players because they play their role so well. You need to get a catch? I'm going to get a catch. You need to make a play? I'm there for you, Allen. 17 needs me? I'm going to go make that catch. These guys just play their roles well. And Allen being in this offense fits him perfectly. Now you don't need a star player like Diggs who's going to demand the ball. You don't need to sit back and think, okay, I got to get the ball to Diggs. Now it's just like, no, I can get it here. I can get it here. We can spread the wealth. He doesn't have to worry about trying to get the ball to one guy, which, honestly, I could say was probably responsible for a good chunk of Allen's turnovers, trying to force the ball to Stephon Diggs. Not saying it's a majority. Allen had some terrible interceptions just to nobody, but some of the interceptions that he had was him specifically trying to get the ball to Diggs. In this offense where he doesn't have to look to try to get it to one specific guy and can spread the wealth around, Josh Allen may end up playing his best football. This really could be the year he wins MVP because, again, he's just going to spread the wealth. Allen likes his receivers, and they're very good. Yeah, because guys are just role players. They play their role. They play their role. They play their role, and that's all. If you want to win, you need role players. We don't need stars here all the time. In the NFL, you don't need to have multiple stars on your team to win. It's nice to have them, but for the most part, if your quarterback's a star, he don't need stars next to him. He needs role players, guys that can go make plays for him. All I've ever wanted is playmakers. We don't need to have the top tier receivers because we know they're going to be double teamed. We know they're constantly going to be taking attention, the attention of the defense. But when you don't have that star guy that's going to get double teamed and you don't have that need to try to get him the ball, guess what? When it's just a bunch of role players, you can spread the wealth. And Allen feels so comfortable just watching him to start off the season. Josh Allen feels so comfortable in an offense where he can just spread the wealth. He doesn't have to look to do too much here. Just spread the wealth. Just spread the wealth. I've got this guy, I've got that guy, I've got this guy, I've got that guy. I'm good. I don't have to worry about trying to get it to Diggs, who wants to have the best stats, or however he said it, because he's like, I'm glad to be playing with guys that don't care about stats. Clearly, that meant Diggs had some sort of care about that, or was getting on his case. Maybe not about the stats, but maybe not about the stats, but definitely about not getting the ball in certain situations. However you look at it. But yeah, Allen not having to force the ball to Diggs is going to do wonders for him. And it has done wonders for him so far. Anyway, 3rd down and 7 here, and the officials are just trying to fix something up here. I don't know what happened. Oh, a substitution situation. They had to make a change here real quick. I guess he was not allowed to get back in the game at the time, so they have to make a substitution. Either way, 3rd down and 7, they made the change. Ravens defense wanted to make a stop here, would be very big. They're at field goal range, so I do believe they'll take a field goal here if they're not able to get the 1st down. But it would be great for the Ravens to make a stop here. You don't give up 7, you give up 3, get the ball back to your offense, who is off to a fast start thanks to King Henry. But we'll see. We'll see. Can the Ravens defense make a stop? Or will Buffalo continue to keep the drive alive, move the chains, and keep advancing? And getting one step closer to potentially scoring a touchdown here. We'll find out soon. 3rd down and 7 for Buffalo. They're at the Ravens 30-yard line. So they are in field goal range here. Empty backfield here for Josh Allen. It's a 5-receiver set here. He's going to take the snap. He's looking. Pressure's coming again. Another flag. Allen, he's trying to fire something downfield. Incomplete. No flag on the play. 4th down. It's going to be another holding call on the Bills, but the Ravens aren't going to take the hold. They're not going to take the hold. They're going to decline it, get the 4th down, and have them kick 3. Are they going to take the 10? I'd rather just have them accept the field goal. But if you feel comfortable trying to go for 3rd and 17 to try to get them out of field goal range, we'll see. They're going to take the 10-yard penalty. All right, they're going to take the 10-yard penalty. I know you're ready to roast the Bengals if they lose. Potentially, but, you know, not that much. Anyway, yeah, I probably would have looked to roast them if we win this game, but honestly, I'm not going to try to get on them if we're sitting here with a loss. If we're sitting here with a loss, it's tough to say anything in that situation. So 3rd and 17, Bills are knocked out of field goal range, so obviously they're at the 40. They're going to try to get back into field goal range, or maybe Allen can make a play, get the ball downfield, and potentially get them a 1st down. It's going to be another empty backfield situation here for Josh Allen. He may look to get the ball out quickly. High snap, and Allen's just going to utilize the wheels. Allen is going to get tripped up, and he's going to get back to the 30-yard line. So basically, we just replayed the same thing. He got right back to the 30, so they're right back in the exact same situation. 4th down. That was a high snap, and Allen just had to go because he didn't have time. Pressure was coming, and he just had to go. Matabike made the stop. So again, we essentially just did the exact same thing because he's right back at the 30-yard line. So we didn't even need to accept the penalty. You could have just had them kick the field goal in the first place. 50-yard field goal here. Oh, he might have got him earlier. So let's see. 50-yard field goal here. Let's see if this kicker can get it. Kick is up. It's straight, and it looks good. And the Bills get on the board. 7-3 game here in Baltimore. Ravens on their first offensive drive scored a touchdown. Bills were not able to score on their first offensive drive, but they came down the field on their second drive with some kind of response. They put up a field goal, and yeah. Well, Bills were getting points regardless. Well, I mean, you can't say they were getting points regardless. They were going to get an attempt to get points because the field goal could have easily been missed. But yeah, they were going to get an opportunity to kick a field goal no matter how you look at it, based on how it is. But they took the 10-yard penalty specifically because they just wanted to... They took the 10-yard penalty specifically because they wanted to see if they had a chance to knock them out of field goal range.
Small batch process. We use 100% blue Weber agave harvested at full maturity. We slow roast in brick ovens.
Run Henry again. Oh, don't worry. They'll be doing a lot of running with Derrick Henry. They'll be doing a lot of running with Derrick Henry. That's how this offense needs to be. And the sooner they realize it, the better off they'll be. Why am I seeing Dwayne Johnson on my screen about alcohol? I don't know. He was doing something for a commercial. But yeah, we're still in the first quarter here. Ravens were able to score an offensive touchdown thanks to the 87-yard touchdown run. Got to be careful here. Still fully not recovered yet. Still trying to deal with that. No pain. I haven't had pain in days, but like, can't be too much. That's why me yelling like that was wild, but I didn't expect that. That was electrifying. So I'm going to try to keep it down just because I'm still dealing with this. Just got to make sure I don't go too crazy anymore. But yeah, the key is to continue to run the football with Derrick Henry. That is the key. And then utilize the tight ends in the passing game. You know, we don't need to do anything too crazy here. When you got Derrick Henry in the backfield, you feed him. And we knew the Buffalo Bills were a team that struggled to stop the run. You play to the strengths of your team, but you also play to exploit the weaknesses of your opponents. That's how it should be.
For me, speed is the ultimate strength.
Oh man, Christian McCaffrey, man. It sucks he's dealing with this Achilles injury. Hopefully he will be able to play football this season, but I don't know how that situation is going to go. But anyway, it's a good game so far. 2 drives for the Bills. We've only given up 3 points. You'll take that. Baltimore's offense is getting ready to come out here for their second offensive drive, so we'll see what we can do. The energy's high in the stadium, and Derrick Henry set the tone early on in this game, so you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. So we go, 4:34 left to go in the first quarter. Second offensive drive here for the Ravens. They're up 7-3. Bills were able to get a field goal off this second drive, so they were able to put points on the board. Now it's the Ravens' turn to see if they can add to their small lead. They're up by 4 right now. So let's see this second offensive drive for the Ravens, and let's see how things go. I just realized we didn't actually get the introduction of the Ravens offense because they usually like to do it on the second play of the drive. Like, first play, they'll let it happen, then second play, you'll get the introduction to the offense. We didn't get that. We absolutely didn't get that, specifically because Derrick Henry scored on that very first play. Buffalo's run 17 plays, we've run 1. Here we go. Under center once again for Lamar. You know what you got to do. Feed the ball to King Henry. Oh, they're going to go play action here. Quick throw with Zay Flowers. And Flowers is utilizing the speed, breaking tackles. Flowers is going to pick up the first down. Not completely against it. But if you're going to run these screens, you have to make sure you get blockers. That's my only thing. If you're going to run these screens, make sure we got blockers. I don't mind running these screens here with a Zay Flowers, but you need to make sure you've got blockers. And you actually, first of all, you got blockers. And again, running Derrick Henry under center, that might actually be the way you're going to have to run these screens. Because the defense has to take a level of notice here. Nothing's there. Lamar's going to fake it. Lamar's going to pick up about 7 yards. He's going to take it. That's his first carry for today. And we didn't even get the introduction of the defense as well because, well, it was only 1 play, 1 score for the Ravens in their first offensive drive. So at 2nd down and 4 here for the Ravens offense. Got Derrick Henry in the backfield again. I'd look to give it to him on 2nd and 4. That's what they're going to do. Here comes Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry breaking a tackle. Derrick Henry picking up a first down. That's what he does. Give the ball to 22 and let him go do damage. First down here for the Ravens. And you saw Derrick Henry. He just had to escape, break a tackle, and go pick up the first down. This is how the Ravens offense should be. The emphasis on Derrick Henry and the emphasis on Lamar. They should be able to take advantage of that. They should absolutely be able to take advantage of that. Derrick Henry is not on the field here. You've got Justice Hill. So we'll see how this play goes here on 1st and 10. This might be just a straight up drop back pass. Up, look, Lamar just gonna toss it here to Hill. And look at Justice Hill utilizing the speed to go pick up the first down. Moving the chains again. Another first down for the Ravens. Oh, they said he didn't pick up the first down. I thought he got it. Derrick Henry's coming back on the field, though, so you just hand him the ball to pick up the first down there. But I thought Justice Hill got it. I could have sworn he got the first down there. I could have sworn he got the first down. Oh, they said 2nd and inches. Okay, well, you give it to Derrick Henry. And Henry picks up the first down. And we're right at the 35-yard line. Ravens offense looking good so far to start off the game. They're moving the ball well. Let's see them continue to move the chains. Don't do anything crazy. Move the ball down the field. Let's go put 7 points again. Lamar through 3 weeks, completing 66% of his passes, 702 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 254 rushing yards, and a rushing touchdown. Most through 3 games by a quarterback in NFL history. That's a dub. You know, this is what it is. This is Lamar. You know what to get through. Well, you know what you're getting with them. And what's the flag on this? Personal foul on the defense. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. First down. Unnecessary roughness on Smoot. For some reason, he decided he was going to... Patrick Ricard said, get off of me, and he decided to... Oh, he need him. Oh, nah, he did that on purpose. He did that on purpose. He need Patrick Ricard in the face. He did that on purpose, bro. Not even gonna pretend. Oh, I was walking. No, you did that on purpose. You absolutely did that on purpose. You know you did it. You know you did it. I'm glad you didn't even fight it, because you know you did it. So now the Ravens, they're at the 21-yard line at this point. They gotta go take advantage. If you can make it 14-3 early on, you put yourself in a position. Oh, look at Lamar dodging guys. He would have been stopped at the line of scrimmage. Instead, he's gonna pick up 4 yards, maybe 3-4 yards. We'll see. Second down here for the Ravens. 1:19 to go in the first quarter. They may run a few more plays here, or 2 or 3 more plays potentially. Now they could have got him. He just juked. He was supposed to go here. Defender was right in his face. He just juked back and then cut this way. Dealing with Lamar Jackson is a pain on most Sundays. Fans can say whatever they want, but y'all not the ones that have to tackle this dude. Lamar's tying his shoe as the play clock's winding down. Empty backfield here, 2nd and 7. Justice Hill, screen, Hill, first down, 1st and goal, inside the 5. And you know what you do inside the 5? You hand the ball to Derrick Henry. 1st and goal, you hand the ball to King Henry. That's it. Let's not do anything crazy here. Mark Andrews out here being a key contributor in the blocking game. Look at him block. Look at him block. Help out however you can, man. This is going to be the final play of the first quarter here for the Ravens offense. If they get in, neat. If they don't, well, you'll have 2nd and goal after this. 1st and goal here, empty backfield. You know what to do. You can do a play fake here, or you just hand it to Derrick Henry. They're going to hand it to Henry, and the Bills defense is going to make a stop. And that will be the end of the first quarter here. 2nd and goal when we come back for the Ravens. Ravens up 7-3 here on Sunday Night Football. They do have the ball, 2nd and goal inside the 10. We'll see what happens in the second quarter. I'll be right back.
I like to know what my patients are experiencing. Stop making decisions that hurt this hospital.
There's a message in my madness. Are you with me or not?
Brilliant Minds, Monday on NBC and Peacock. It's quiet. A little too quiet.
Your dedicated Cintas service reps help make sure your team has the essential products they need to help keep them looking great, feeling confident, and ready to be their best. Get Cintas and get ready for the workday.
Introducing the second chance offer from BetMGM. What'd he say? If you bet on a player to score the first touchdown and instead he scores the second, boom, you get your money back in cash. Straight cash, second chance, you heard? What if my guy fumbles? If some other guy scores first, second chance. What if you need a second chance to land on the field? This offer only applies to touchdowns. You alright? I hurt my spleen.
Get the second chance offer from BetMGM, the sportsbook born in Vegas.
The better you get, the harder it is to get better. Every rep, every step, every choice I make means that much more. The work I put in off the field, the protein I used to recover, when the stakes are this high, every little thing is everything. Diamondized, formulated for more.
All right, second quarter action here. Second quarter action here. Let's be smart. Don't try to force anything. Let's get this ball in the end zone. Second down and goal for the Ravens. Be great if they can get this ball in, make it a 14-3 game. They're at the Bills' 5-yard line here. Derrick Henry once again in the backfield here. This would be great to utilize the tight ends on some play action here. Oh, look at that. Get it to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson to Henry. Henry's got 2 touchdowns on the day so far. He's got well, it's not even day. He's got 2 touchdowns on the night. He's got 2 touchdowns on the game. King Henry's doing King Henry things. Lamar to Henry for the touchdown. Ravens offense operating smoothly. Bills defense looking lost, not exactly sure what to do at this point. They don't know what they're doing. They try to get to Lamar, and they don't have a guy on Derrick Henry. But if they don't get a guy on Derrick Henry, Lamar's going to make a play himself. This is how the Ravens offense should be. Lamar to Henry, beautiful. 2 touchdowns for the King on Sunday Night Football. Ravens 14-3 lead here. And things are looking good right now for the Ravens, man. Ravens offense looking good. Running the ball well, throwing the ball well, looking nice early on in this game. Yeah, we know. Lamar's first passing touchdown to Henry. Yep. It's his first passing touch. Yeah, well, it's Lamar's first passing touchdown, Henry's second touchdown of the night. Out with the Queen, brought in the King. Obviously, you got to. You got to. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh and Cincinnati, they seen some new things over there with their guys. Best of luck, though. Don't worry, though. They'll show up against us. Trust me. When we face off against the Steelers, Patrick Queen will show up against us. When we face off against Cincinnati next week, Geno Stone will show up against us. I know how it works. Against your former team, you play your best. Against your former team, you play your best. Who you got, Steelers or Cowboys next week? Tough call, but I think the Steelers got it. I think the Steelers got it. I'll say this. If the Steelers defense plays as poor as they played today, Cowboys beating them. But if the Steelers play the way they played the first 3 weeks, I think the Steelers could edge it out. Especially because if you saw Justin Fields play today, he's not the reason they lost the game. It was the defense. 14-3 game here in Buffalo. Baltimore off to a good start, but can they maintain it? The question with the Ravens isn't can they get the lead, it's can they maintain the lead. That's always been the problem. Ravens always start fast. They're one of those teams that can start fast. We're not worried about that, but can they maintain the lead? So here we go. Third offensive drive here for Josh Allen and the Bills. You're down by 11. You're down 2 scores. Can you go down the field, score a touchdown, and bring it back to a 3-point game? 1st and 10 at their own 30. Allen fakes it. Quick toss here. Good yardage here. He picks up about 8. Nice. Using Deebo Samuel. By the way, I do miss Deebo Samuel in Washington. He actually was pretty good for us. They were utilizing him everywhere. It'd be nice to see. Man, now I'm just thinking of what we could have done with Deebo Samuel. I mean, Curtis Samuel. My mistake. Curtis Samuel. I'm sorry. I wonder what we could have done with Samuel in Washington with Jaden Daniels. Like, how would that have looked? Would have been interesting. Do you think the Orioles can handle the Royals in the wild card? It'll be a tough matchup, but I don't know. Though I'm hopeful the Orioles can get past the wild card round, but I think it's going to be tough. Good stop here. 3rd down coming up for the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be a tough call. The Royals are a tough. I trust Henderson. I trust Mountain Castle. I trust these guys. I think it's going to come down to pitching in the wild card round between the Orioles and the Royals. I think it's going to come down to pitching. I'm a casual. I'm still learning the game, but I think that series is definitely going to come down to pitching for the most part. But I think Baltimore has a good chance to beat. I think the Royals got a good chance to beat the Royals in the wild card. But it'll definitely be seen as an upset. 3rd down and 1 here. They're going to hand the ball off. Oh, Allen! Oh, they still make a stop. They still make a stop. Defense making a stop. Allen faked the handoff. There was a defender right there to stop the running back. A defender right there to stop Allen. Allen threw it just before he got hit. And there was another defender to stop the receiver before he crossed the line. 4th down. The Ravens defense was ready. This is how the Ravens defense should play every single week. But, you know, they won't mess around in the 4th quarter and act stupid. They were ready for both backs, and they were ready for the receiver. He didn't have a chance to turn around. So now the Bills go 3 and out, and the offense, and the Bills offense is forced to get off the field and punt this ball. Nobody jump. There we go. No fakes here. Punt. Here we go. Okay. Hardy. Get away from the ball. 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 All right. It's going to be at our own 18-yard line. Okay, that's cool. Offense, keep the gas light on. Offense got to keep playing this way. Defense got to keep playing this way. Got plenty of time. We'll see what happens, man. But that was a great defensive stop. That was a great defensive stop. That was a great defensive stop.
We always had dogs are like my best buddies. Yep, had them my whole life. So we got him, and he is.
So let's get to this third offensive drive here.
Once we got on the farmer's dog, he just attacks. It was incredible.
Oh, man, this is a good start to the game. But the thing about it is, I think everybody knew coming into the game, the Ravens were a team that starts off fast, but they're a team that can't maintain it. So even though the Ravens are playing well in this first half, and I expect them to continue to play this well, we have to prepare for the fourth quarter because the Ravens don't play well in the fourth quarter. Can they maintain this early momentum? Can they continue, first of all, can they continue to add to this momentum? If you go up 21-3, that's a good start for you. So can they continue to add to this momentum? That will be the question.
Sleeping on a smart bed is why you can play like this? Yeah, because I also like to sleep cool.
And I like it warm and cozy.
And I really like it when we both get what we want. Sleep Number does that.
That's nice to see a Matthew Stafford commercial. Hey, buddy, choked against the Bears today. I just want to throw that out there. Wasn't saying it wasn't his entirely fault, but you did choke against the Bears. Let me pull up the stats real quick. I got the stats right here. Let me look at how Matthew Stafford played against the Bears today. Chicago actually has a good defense, so I'm not putting it all on him. Let me see. One Matthew Stafford actually didn't play that bad, honestly. Matthew Stafford, 20 of 29, 224 passing, no touchdowns, 1 interception, a passer rating of 77.4. Didn't do enough. 18 points against the Bears, didn't do enough. Caleb actually had his first really good game. 17 of 23, 157 pass yards, a touchdown, no interception, pass rating of 106. Nice. And DeAndre Swift found the end zone. The Bears actually looked good today. But the Commanders look better. That works for me. We just got to make sure that Tucker doesn't miss a field goal. That's the magic aspect. I keep telling you, man, somebody needs to go. I'm not going to do it, but somebody got to go back and look at the Ravens record when Tucker misses a field goal. I would love to see the Ravens record when Tucker misses a field goal, because that's just the key that things are going to go downhill fast. But yeah, we had a good day of football today. The Raiders upsetting the Browns with no Devontae Adams or Max Crosby is hilarious. How did they lose without those two guys? Listen, Max Crosby and Devontae Adams beat us in week 2. That was the reason we lost. That's why we choked a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter. Devontae Adams and Max Crosby. But they didn't even play in this game and Cleveland lost. How the hell did they pull that off? I don't know. 14-3 game here in Baltimore. Ravens up 2 scores, 2 possessions. And it's 1st and 10 here. Lamar under center at our own 19-yard line. Obviously, you know what to do. Play action, huh? Lamar going deep. He's got likely first down. Up to midfield, or up to near midfield. Nice throw, nice catch. That's what I'm talking about. Utilize the tight ends in that situation. Utilize the tight ends in that situation. Utilize the tight ends. 12 personnel, 2 tight ends set. You play fake in the play action game. You'll get tight ends open in space. That is how the Ravens offense should be operating. This is what you want to see. This is exactly what you want to see. 1st and 10, Lamar under center. We're at our own 45-yard line. That's how the offense should be. In a good balance here. Here we go. Another play action here for Lamar. Lamar fires. Now Andrews. No! That's a false start on Stanley. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Dog. Andrews. You're not beating the wash allegations by missing a wide open. He was wide open. It was in his hands. He doesn't make that catch. That's a first down and more. Oh boy, the people that are saying Andrews is washed. You can't defend that. Oh no. That hurt me watching that, man. What is wrong with the tight ends this year? Kelsey finally had his first good game, but even then, he wasn't the best in that. What is happening with some of the top tier tight ends? Well, actually, no, George Kittle had an amazing catch. Get it to Derrick Henry. Now you're in a 3rd and long situation because Andrews... Wait a minute. There was some action after that. But they're going to say he was tackled within bounds. Ravens might have to punt this football. We'll see what 3rd and long looks like. Oh, my God. Andrews, why? Andrew, why? Mark Andrews dropping a wide open pass. Hold on. That should be a penalty. That should be a penalty. He's already out of bounds. That should have been a penalty. He was already out of bounds. That should have been a penalty. 3rd and long here. Let me see how this offensive line is going to hold up here because this is a passing down. So they got to give Lamar time to see if he can get something going downfield to try to pick up this 1st down. Let's see how this offensive line holds against the Bills pass rush. 3rd down here. Deep drop back for Lamar. Lamar fires over the middle. It is caught! Aguilar with hands? Woo! Lamar fit that in a tight spot. But Aguilar with hands? 1st down Ravens. Now, see, I've seen Lamar make this pass to Andrews back in the day. I've seen Lamar make this pass to Zay Flowers. I've seen Lamar make this pass. I've seen him do it once to Bateman. But Aguilar with hands? Oh, man. Aguilar with hands is crazy. I mean, Aguilar with hands is one of the greatest receivers of all time. I'm kidding. But, like, Aguilar with hands, do you know how much... I'm not even going to talk about that. Aguilar with hands is just a difference maker, man. You don't understand. Go ask Philly. He'd still be there. Fake handoff. Here comes Justice Hill. Hill breaks it up the middle of the field. 1st down Ravens. They continue to move the chains. The Ravens offense is looking smooth. Lamar's throwing the ball well. Derrick Henry's running the ball well. Justice Hill's running the ball well. Ravens offense is looking smooth right now. I'm not going to lie, bro. I don't care what you got to say. Justice Hill arguably has been the best, quote-unquote, back for the Ravens overall. I'm not going to say that. He's been the most versatile back that the Ravens had since he's been here. The progression that he's made. Dude, you can use him in the running game. You can use him in the receiving game. You can use him in special teams. Derrick Henry, nice run here. Picks up about 6, maybe 7 yards. 2nd down coming up for the Ravens. And there's a Bills player down, man. He got hurt on that tackle right there on Derrick Henry. Hopefully he is okay. I'm hoping that, he just got the wind knocked out of him. But, we'll see. Bills are dealing with some injuries, man. And it sucks to see more injuries happening here. Yeah, he went low. He went low to try to get Derrick Henry down, and his helmet hit the thigh. Like, his helmet right here hit the thigh of Derrick Henry. So, hopefully he'll be okay, man. That's all you can hope for. Injury timeout here for the Bills, but hopefully he's okay. But damn, Andrews. Damn, Andrews. I can't defend that. Mark Andrews might actually be washed, guys. There's no way Mark Andrews misses a wide open... There's no way he misses a wide open catch from Lamar. That's the first drop of the game, and that ruins Lamar's hands. It doesn't matter, but, like, legitimately, man, that's crazy. That's actually crazy to see that, dog. Mark Andrews dropping that pass? That's crazy. This is the best offense I've seen them play yet.
Is Mommy a finance bro?
She switched careers to make money for your weddings.
Arguably, I mean, last week they were looking like this, so we'll see. Justice Hill 1st down, yeah. Lamar 2024 MVP. I don't care about the MVP. The man's got 2. We trying to win the ring. Here before the Bills' 4th quarter comeback. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely hurting the Bills right now. This is the best. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it holds up. Lamar's gonna throw an interception to Lamar Hamlin to seal the game. Yeah, if this was a Disney Channel movie. This was a Disney Channel movie, by all means. That's how the game's going to be sealed. Hey, Mark, we are checking you out. This is crazy for Mark to drop that. I would have caught that and took it to the house. I'm sure you would have, man. But you would have done with... I know you've done it before, just with the cameras off. But that's really crazy. Mark Andrews dropped the... He was wide open. The scheme worked perfectly. They're actually doing what I'm saying. What we've all been saying. What the media's been saying. What freaking Rex Ryan's been saying. You've got 2 tight ends and you can't... Well, what Rex Ryan and Damian Woody and others have been saying. And Dan Orlovsky. Like, legit, guys have been saying, you guys got 2 good tight ends. Why aren't you utilizing them? 12 personnel and utilize these tight ends, that does wonders for you. That'd be perfect for you. Now, funny enough, we did actually have an early lead against Buffalo last time they were in Baltimore, like 3 years ago. And we choked it, so, who knows what happens? Who knows what happens? It's up to the Ravens, bro. If the Ravens play conservative, they're cooked. I think if the Ravens keep being as aggressive as they are right now and continue to attack this Bills defense, they're going to be fine. But it all depends on how they're going to play. It's up to them. If they get conservative after getting a big lead against Josh Allen, Josh will come back and kill him. And once the momentum is switched, oh, trust me, they're not going to get it back. So, Rap, he's on sideline. I'm pretty sure they're going to check him for a concussion. We'll see. 2nd down and 4. You hand the ball to King Henry. He's got to bounce off of a tackle. They actually do a good job stopping him. But a flag is on the play. This could potentially be an offensive hold. This could be an offensive hold. Yep, it's an offensive hold. Of course it is. Patrick McCarry gets called on the hold. It'd be so nice if we wouldn't hurt ourselves with penalties. We are in field goal. Oh my God, that's the exact type of score we had last time when we lost. Ooh, they kick it. It'll be 17-3. That's not. See, but you know what it was. First career at left guard for McCarry because they ain't got a choice. They'd rather. I'm telling you, bro. Ben Cleveland has never seen this football field again. Not in a Ravens jersey. I don't even know why dude suits up. If I'm him, I'm not suiting up, bro. You don't even see me on the team. Why would I be out there? I'm not even there for snaps. You'll alternate your right tackle, but you won't alternate your right guard? Nah, bro. If I'm Ben Cleveland, bro, go somewhere else. He's not stepping on this field. Play fake here. Lamar. Lamar's got time. Lamar's got time. He's going to fire. Oh! That could have been picked. That was not a good throw by Lamar Jackson. That was not a good throw by Lamar Jackson. He tried to force it into Nelson Aguilar. Aguilar tried to one-handed. The defender was right there to pick Lamar off. That was not a good throw. Nelson Aguilar nearly made an amazing catch, but he saved an interception. That should have been picked off. Lamar tried to force it in there. Nah, that should have been picked off, man. Good on Nelson Aguilar for stopping that. And Zay Flowers was open downfield, but by the time he got open, Lamar had already thrown the ball. So there's nothing you can do about that. Lamar had already thrown the ball by the time he got open. 3rd down and 14. Lamar. Check it down here to Justice Hill. Hill with the speed. Hill picks up the 1st down. And the Ravens are going to continue to move the chains. Justice Hill is the most versatile running back we've had in a long time. Like the guy, you can use him in the run game. You can use him in the receiving game. You can use him in special teams. This guy is a swift army knife. Shout out to Nelson Aguilar for saving Lamar's stat sheet. That would have been the pick. He tried to force it to Aguilar. Honestly, it looked like indecision because it looked like he may have wanted to go for Flowers there, but wasn't fully sure. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Run screens with the back, especially with a guy that's got speed like Justice Hill. 1st and 10, Ravens. They were able to, negate the penalty, pick up the 1st down here, so that's good for them. 1st and 10, you give it to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry running again. Derrick Henry's picking up about 4, maybe 5 yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Ravens. They are using a lot of Derrick Henry, but Justice Hill's doing a great job in the alternation, so we ain't really got to worry about that. 2nd down and 7 for the Ravens at the Bills' 19-yard line. Lamar's going to take the snap. Drop back here. Lamar floats it. He's got him, and it's Hill. Touchdown, Ravens. Lamar to Justice Hill on the wheel route. Touchdown, Ravens. Lamar's 2nd passing touchdown here of the game, and Justice Hill gets in. Both running backs got a receiving touchdown today. Justice Hill deserves that because he picked up the 1st down on that one. Let's actually see. Oh, this was... It actually kind of did look like a wheel route. But he faked him. Justice Hill, bro. Justice Hill's the closest the league has to Christian McCaffrey. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that on some cases. Because this dude, we're utilizing him everywhere. The thing about it, he's not as great as Christian McCaffrey. Because Christian McCaffrey is arguably the best back in football. So I'll give you that. He's arguably the best back in football. But if we're talking about like a small version, like a miniature version of Christian McCaffrey, where you can utilize him in the run game, you can utilize him in the receiving game, and you can throw him out there in special teams. Justice Hill is that guy. And it took him a long time. He was drafted in 2019. And we didn't know we were going to get from him. And yet, here we sit in 2024, and we've reached the full potential. He's the Ravens' offensive Swiss Army knife. Harbaugh about to step in. If he steps in, bro, you know what? I'm going to say it right now. If Harbaugh steps in, we stepping on the field. Anybody that's there, listen, Charles, I know he's at the game. If anyone else is at the game, listen to me right now. If Harbaugh steps in and stops this momentum, step on the field. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all will get arrested. Don't do that. Y'all will get arrested. Do not do that. Y'all will get arrested. Ravens looking good here on Sunday night. Looking good here on Sunday night. Please don't do that, guys. We're making jokes here. We're here to have fun and make jokes. Please do not step on that field. Do not do it. I'm begging you not to do it. Do not do it and put yourself in some trouble. Ravens looking good early on here in this game. 7:34 left to go. Obviously, the Bills are going to look to try to respond one way or another. But Ravens off to a good start. The question is, can the Ravens hold on to a lead? We knew they were going to get out to a lead early on. This is what they do. But can they hold on to it? Bro, I will fly from Australia to step on that field.
Welcome to Football Night in America. I'm Maria Taylor.
I'm Chris Sims, and I'm a hologram. Can I host a segment? All right, let's talk about the headlines at the tailgate. Of course, you gotta kick it.
But good offensive game so far for the Ravens. Defense doing their job, but it all depends on the Ravens not taking their foot off the gas. Because if they take their foot off the gas, we're cooked. Sad we can never feel comfortable with a lead. We can never feel comfortable with the lead because the Ravens want to get conservative. If they don't get conservative, we're fine. If they keep playing aggressive, you can live with aggressive play. But in the fourth quarter, they start playing conservative, and the worst part is everything they were doing in the first 3 quarters, they stopped doing it. Everything they weren't doing in the first 3 quarters, they do in the fourth quarter. It's a mess. So that's what it's all about. And the good news is Ravens do get the ball coming at halftime. So being up 21-3 is real nice right now. Just got to keep up this momentum. I like what I'm seeing so far. Lamar's playing well. Henry's playing well. I told you, these guys had to carry us, man. They are playing well. Everybody's looking nice out here for the offense. Just got to keep this up, man. Bills' lack of athletic talent is noticeable. They're playing. I'm pretty sure they're playing 6 DBs out there defensively. It's just, this is different. You're dealing with Derrick Henry. Athleticism is not enough to deal with Derrick Henry. He's got strength and speed. That's difficult to deal with. And then if you put too much focus on him, well, then you leave Lamar Jackson. And Lamar Jackson's just going to kill you. So, like, that's the difficulty in dealing with the Ravens offense. This is where we wanted the Ravens offense to be. Because if you put too much focus on Derrick Henry, then there's Lamar Jackson and he'll hurt you. And if you put too much attention and effort on Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry's just going to beat you on the ground. So that's where you get the mix of the problems. This is why people thought this defense could be tough. And the biggest aspect about this is, well, if you look at it, if you get Lamar and you get Derrick Henry, Justice Hill is now right there as a weapon. Allen fires, nearly picked by Wiggins. Wiggins nearly picked off Josh Allen. 2nd down and 10 for the Ravens. He nearly picked him off. Oh, man, Josh Allen just missed that one. And that was a low throw, too, behind him. Ooh, is he okay? That hit him below the belt. Oh, no, never mind, he's good. That hit him right in the stomach. I thought that hit him below the belt. That would have been nasty. I would understand why he dropped that if that hit him below the belt. You just got to be like, all right, bro, that's reasonable. Nobody would have caught that in that situation, but it hit him right here in the stomach. It is what it is. 2nd down and 10. Allen just missed this guy there. Quick throw. Humphrey gets him out of bounds. 3rd down coming up here. Shakir had maybe 2 yards on that play. So 3rd down coming up here for the Bills. Bills aren't used to playing from behind, but it's not like they haven't played from behind so far this season. They were down, 17-3 against the Arizona Cardinals in week 1, and they did come back. So there's still plenty of football left. Buffalo's not going to panic just because they're on the road and it's Baltimore. They're going to continue to play their style of football and hope they can get some points on the board and make some stops. That's just all you can do in this situation. If Wiggins would have picked that off, that would have been special. 3rd down and 8 here. Allen takes a snap. Pressure is coming. Allen, he's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked. Kyle Van Noy got him. And the Bills are going to have to punt the football once again. The Ravens defense looks great. The Ravens offense looks great. Everything's going well for Baltimore right now. They've just got to keep the momentum up. This is the Ravens team we expected to see. This is the Ravens team we should have saw in week 2. Because week 1 against Kansas City, the Ravens didn't really play that bad. Like, everyone's like, it's Ravens, it's Chiefs. This was the number one. We had arguably the best defense in football versus the second best defense. Because I'm pretty sure in terms of totality, the Ravens were number 1, and I think the Chiefs were number 2 or 3. The top 3 defenses last year was Ravens, Cleveland, and Kansas City. Depending on how you look at it, it was one of those 3 in that rank. So you had 2 of the 3 top defenses going up against each other in week 1. It made sense why there was not a lot of offensive scoring at a high level. It made sense. But it is what it is. But I love what I'm seeing so far. Ravens up 21-3. Lamar Jackson getting ready to go right back on the field and continue to do what he needs to do. Offensive time to gaslight. They need to keep putting their foot on the neck of the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills can come back from a huge deficit. So if we continue to make sure we make stops, we're going to be just fine.
Or are the zero-emission G-forces pulling up the corners of your mouth?
All right, Kyle Van Noy has just been great. 5 sacks for Kyle Van Noy. Been great. Been fantastic.
We need restraint, not revenge. Being able to help, you do a lot of good.
Check out Wednesday on NBC and Peacock.
Better you get.
Ah, man, looking good so far. Looking good so far in the game. Let's see what the offense could do on this drive. Got to keep it up, man. Got to keep the momentum up. Do not let up if you're the Ravens. For the love of God, please do not let up. We've got some serious issues if you do. We've got some serious issues if you do.
Every little thing is everything. Diamatized. Formulated for more.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team.
All right.
McCaffrey with a tough call.
Oy.
This is a big call, Christian. Biggest call of your life. Wood,
Yeah.
tile,
Yeah, people
finish.
getting on Mark.
What are you gonna do?
People getting on Mark Henry a little bit here. I ain't gonna lie, people getting on Mark Henry a little bit. Drop it, that pass is crazy.
Be sure.
Get the man some London Sky.
And a decisive win with the Lowe's app. In-store, online, our Lowe's team has you covered.
So offense getting ready to come back on here. All right, so let's see what the offense does on this drive. Halftime's getting ready to come up, so we'll see what happens there. But the Ravens do have a chance to put some more points on the board, and they do get the ball coming out of halftime. Ravens offense has looked good. Ravens defense has looked good. Everyone's coming out with the right mindset. They just have to continue to play this style of football. 6 minutes left to go here just before halftime. We'll see what happens here. Quick throw to Nelson Aguilar. There's no blockers there. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't mind running the screen with the receivers, but I would prefer to do it with Lamar coming under center and faking it you fake it to, what's it called? Fake it to Henry and then run the screen like you did with Zay Flowers. It is what it is. Ineligible man downfield for the offense, but obviously that's going to be declined because you lost yardage on this screen. I don't mind it, but it has to be a different type of screen. There was no blockers on that screen. So again, what they did early on with Zay Flowers, they had Lamar under center. He faked the handoff to Derrick Henry and then threw it quickly to Zay Flowers. The defense's attention went to Henry. So I'm fine doing that. And look at Lamar just breaking through the middle and making sure we pick up the first down. He saw that penalty and said, let me go pick up this first down. I like the name Tom Brady gave to Lamar Jackson because I agree with it. Calling Lamar the eraser is perfect because he just erases the bad plays we'll have on this offense. He erases. He legitimately erases the bad plays we have on offense. He saw an open hole and he said, let me take that real quick. Let's just erase these 12 yards real quick, pick up the first down. Best part is Lamar just got down. He didn't even take the worst part of that. Oh, it's 3rd and inch. Never mind. I thought he had gotten it. It don't matter. Derrick Henry picks up the first down. I thought Lamar had picked it up, but he was just half a yard short. So Derrick Henry's going to run it on third down. First down, Ravens. Under 5 minutes left to go here. If the Ravens can go down the field, put some more points on the board, they can go into halftime feeling very happy about where they are. Derrick Henry, 7 rushes, 106 yards, and a touchdown. Derrick Henry's been great tonight. Like I said, Lamar and Henry needed to be great, and Lamar and Henry have been great. Shout out to them. First and 10, I'm going to hand that ball right back to 22 here. Or you can look to do some play action here. But I see the extra protection. They're going to hand it. The extra protection was there. They were going to hand it to Derrick Henry. Good stop by the Bills defense. Good stop by the Bills defense here to make sure Derrick Henry did not go off. Second down coming up here for the Ravens. Henry picked up maybe 2 yards. So second down coming up here for the Ravens. Yep, 2-yard pickup here for Derrick Henry. Second down and 8 coming up here. 4 minutes left to go here in in the first half. Both Baltimore and Buffalo have not utilized a timeout. It's just been that clean of a game so far where no one's needed to. But we know timeouts are going to be utilized very soon. Especially if Buffalo can get the ball to try to put something up before halftime. Here we go, second and 8. Deep drop back for Lamar. Lamar's got time. Lamar fires downfield. He's got Bateman. Bateman's open downfield, and that's going to take us into Buffalo territory. Rashad Bateman, nice catch there. First down, Ravens. Ravens looking good tonight, but they have to keep this up. They can't take their foot off the gas. If you're going to be aggressive, you've got to keep this going. Wow. Somebody just, they let Bateman go wide open. Lamar saw it and said, I'm taking that chance. First down and 10 here. Gonna hand it to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry off the edge. Derrick Henry getting some good yardage here, but a flag on a play means it's gonna be an offensive hold. A flag on a play means it's an offensive hold. It's gonna take us back 10 yards. Let's run this again then. That's definitely holding on the Ravens. Every time you see a flag come out on a run play, you know it's holding. So, the penalties continue to add up for the Ravens. That's something they're just going to have to fix, man. I don't know what you do in this situation. Now, Rosengarten got called for an offensive hold. And it makes sense. He held on the right side exactly where Derrick Henry was going. Makes sense right there. But yeah, the Ravens do still have to clean up these offensive holds. Defense not really committing penalties. That's a good thing. But the offensive holds and the offensive penalties, that got to be cleaned up, man. Got to be cleaned up. Got to be cleaned up. Can't continue to hold on these plays. But at the same time, a holding call is so difficult to really get that it's unfortunate sometimes. Sometimes it's clear. Sometimes the ref can't even see it. We've seen plenty of hold calls be missed. First and 10 at the Bills' 45-yard line. Lamar's going to take the snap here. Nothing's there. Lamar's just going to utilize the wheels. Like I said, Lamar... Oh, he fumbled the ball. Lamar fumbled the ball. And that's Bills ball. Lamar fumbled the ball. Lamar fumbled the ball right there. He took a shot. That's Bills ball. That is Bills football. That is the first mistake Lamar had here, and that is the beginning. That is the beginning, man. That is the beginning of where things can turn around here. Lamar fumbling the ball right there was not good. Lamar should have... Yeah, he fumbled that one. He fumbled that one. That was clear. I don't exactly... Yeah, Lamar got to be... Lamar knows he should take care of the football in that situation. I don't know why he chose to do that, but he knows better than that. But like I said, this is where things become interesting for me personally. This is where things become interesting for me. Because every time the Ravens make a mistake offensively, everything goes to hell. Every time the Ravens start making mistakes and they give life to their opponents, everything goes to hell. So I'm interested in seeing how the Ravens are going to respond. The first mistake has been made. Now we're going to figure out what this team's all about. Because again, I was waiting. Would it be a Lamar pick? Would it be a fumble? Would it be somebody else fumbling? Would it be a turnover? Or turnover in some other way? Turnover on downs? Would it be a missed field goal? I was waiting to see who was going to make the first mistake. And unfortunately, it's Lamar. Our O-line needs to cut down the penalties. Yep. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's going to be very interesting now. Lamar just gave life to the Bills. And you know he's pissed, but Lamar just gave life to the Bills. We finna find out now. We finna find out now. everything can't go perfect for the Ravens. At some point, some mistake's going to happen, and it's going to kill the momentum. 2-minute warning here. Bills have life. We about to find out some real interesting stuff about the Ravens before halftime. We about to find out, man. Our O-line sucks. I just accept that. I mean, the O-line's been a problem, but the O-line's not the reason Lamar fumbled that ball. Lamar didn't hold on to the ball. He didn't fully tuck that ball in, and he was only holding it with one hand. He tried to sidestep a dude, and once he got off his feet, someone was there perfectly to knock the ball out. At least we get the ball at a half, absolutely. But that's not gonna matter if all of a sudden 21-3 goes to 21-10. All of a sudden things can happen. Why do they keep letting him run? Because Lamar, like Tom Brady says, Lamar is our eraser. Lamar is our eraser. Lamar did that because we just got another penalty. Watch, every time the Ravens have gotten a penalty, nearly every time the Ravens have gotten a penalty, Lamar Jackson all of a sudden takes off. It's not really a surprise. Lamar is the eraser. Like Tom Brady says, and I like that. He's the eraser. He's supposed to erase bad plays. But you can't be an eraser every single time. At some point, someone going to catch you making the mistakes. It is what it is. Now, again, I've talked about this. The Ravens could be playing good football and no one could stop them. But as soon as they make a mistake and they turn the ball over or do something bad, they start to unravel. So now we're going to find out what this Ravens team's all about at this point. Are you going to unravel the way you unravel? Because I'm not going to lie. The Ravens were playing well against the Buffalo Bills back in 2022 when we last faced off against them. A mistake was made. I don't know if somebody fumbled the ball or a turnover happened some way, but a mistake was made after we took that 17-point lead. A mistake was made. After that mistake was made, the Ravens unraveled. And they spent the rest of the second half blowing that lead. So we're going to find out what this team's made of. We're going to find out real soon. I don't know if the defense going to make a stop here, but if you're Josh Allen, Lamar just gifted you an opportunity to get back in the game. If you're Josh Allen, Lamar gifted you an opportunity to get back in this game. You've got to take it if you're Josh Allen. You've got to take it if you're Josh Allen. Lamar just gifted you because they were going to run this down to the 2-minute warning. They were going to keep running. Even if they had to settle for 3, they could make it 24-3 before halftime. Lamar potentially gifted you a gift. How are you going to respond if you're Josh Allen? Hey, man, I'm down 21-3 on the road. I got to go score a touchdown before halftime because they get the ball. We don't get the ball coming out of halftime. They do. I can't let us go into halftime down 3 scores. We're going to go into halftime down 2 scores if I'm Josh Allen. Second down here, he's got to take off. Allen himself trying to utilize the wheels. He got down before he crossed the line. So it's going to be third down here. He's going to be, about 2 yards short? 2 yards short here, third down. Bills might try. It's 3rd and 2, but if they don't get this, 3rd and 2, they might have to punt this football again. I don't know. I feel like it's 4-down territory. I can't afford to be down 3 scores heading into halftime with my opponents getting the ball. Josh Allen, he has to take advantage of this. If you're Josh Allen, you've got to get this no matter how you look at it. You've got to take advantage of this. And he knows he's got to. And he's going to look to take advantage of it. But the Ravens defense is not trying to give him anything tonight. So how is this going to go on a 3rd and 2? He might have to utilize those legs again. Allen, nothing's open. Allen fires. Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey knocks the ball down. Defense making another stop. But let's see. Is Buffalo going to punt the football? Are they going to punt the football? Or are they going to keep the offense out on the field? Allen's looking around. He's looking at McDermott. Does McDermott want to go for this? That was perfect defense by Marlon Humphrey. He played the ball well. He got in front and knocked it out because Shakir, he would have gone if he would have caught that. That was a fantastic play by Marlon Humphrey. Are they going to go for this? I think you have to. You're down 3 scores in Baltimore with Baltimore getting the ball back. I think you go for this if you're Sean McDermott. And just as we say this, Marlon Humphrey's down. Marlon Humphrey's down right now. Did this man do that just to give them some rest? Hold on. He did that to get some rest. He did that to get some rest. Or he cramped up. Either he cramped up or he did this to get some rest. It might have been a cramp. Because a lot of times we'll see guys down and then they'll get right back up. And then they'll just walk away and it's like, okay, it's just a cramp. We're about to find out. Is this a cramp? Marlon Humphrey's walking off. He seems fine. This might just be a cramp. He's walking and it seems like he's fine. Yeah, this looks like it's a cramp. No Marlon Humphrey on this 4th down play. So let's see if the Ravens defense can make a stop here. Ravens defense make a stop. That turnover becomes null void and Baltimore gets the ball right back in Bills territory. Nah, he wasn't hurt. He did that on purpose. That's a Ravens timeout. He did that on purpose. He just wanted to stop the clock and give the team a rest. Baltimore could have called a timeout, but they didn't want to. You're not getting away with that, Marlon Humphrey. He wasn't hurt. He was just trying to buy extra time. Sean McDermott's like, no. Buffalo is 6 for 6 on 4th down conversions. They're tied for first through 4 weeks of football. They're going to need it here. They're absolutely going for this. They cannot afford. Wait. Ravens calling timeout. Did they call timeout? You just gave what? That was stupid. What the hell just happened? Hardball. What the? Do you not know the rules in that situation? Do you not know the rules in that situation? If they've already charged you with that timeout, was he not notified that they charged him with a timeout? Why would you take another one? You just gifted the Bills a 1st down. I don't know why you do that there. That was just, wow. So Baltimore just gifted a free 1st down to Buffalo, who was getting ready to go for it on 4th and 2. That's just weird. That's a mistake right there, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Ravens every time. Mistakes. Allen fires downfield. No one there. Incomplete. No flag on the play. 2nd down coming up here. Like, what was the point of that? Good coverage by Brandon Stephens. I don't understand the point in that. Like, they already charged you for the timeout. You're going to call another timeout here. I know you was trying to do that as the momentum was building up to call timeout. Just to try to change things up and see what, Buffalo was trying to run. But if they already charged you with the timeout and you were notified that they charged you with the timeout and they said in the announcements that it was a timeout, why would you try to call for a second one? That's an automatic penalty. That was dumb. And I'm trying to figure out if Harbaugh was notified, because if he was not, that's on the refs. But I'm pretty sure he was. Allen, deep drop back. He's firing downfield again. Oh, drop. Coleman had the ball in his hands. He couldn't hold on. Coleman would have made an incredible catch. Brandon Stephens was playing perfect coverage. Josh Allen threw the perfect ball. Coleman had the ball right in his hands and could not catch it. That's a perfect throw by Josh Allen. Perfect coverage by Brandon Stephens. Coleman had it in his hands, just couldn't hold on. Big play opportunity missed out for the Buffalo Bills. 3rd down and 10 here. If you don't pick up any more yardage, they're going to have to punt the football. A minute left to go. So if they don't pick up this 1st down, they're absolutely going to have to punt. Here we go. Allen. Pressure's coming again. Allen's buying time. Allen's just running backwards. He's just going to yeet it down the field, and he's going to have to throw it away. Baltimore's defense holds on, and the Bills are going to have to punt the football again. The Ravens defense is stepping up on Sunday Night Football, and Allen's not able to do anything there. Yeah, Josh Allen's not playing bad. Bills defense letting Josh Allen down as usual. I mean, Lamar's playing well. Henry's playing well. It's difficult. This is the thing with the Ravens. If the Ravens would have done this earlier on, it would have been great. Having to stop both Lamar and Derrick Henry, that back and forth is what makes things difficult. That's why they brought Derrick Henry here. They're finally doing what we've been saying for a while now. They're finally doing that. That's what you've wanted to see from them. So it's difficult for the Bills defense to have to figure out, are they giving it to Henry? Is Lamar going to keep it? Are they going to get it to the backs? That's what you're trying to deal with. So it's a lot. Bills defense, they're struggling tonight trying to figure out where the ball is. And they've got a surprise here. They've got an absolute surprise with Justice Hill. That's also killing them. But Josh Allen himself is also not playing bad. I know people will sit back and say you only got 3 points of offense. And yes, when you're one of the big four, you get hold. The big four, in no particular order except Mahomes number 1. Mahomes, Lamar, Allen, Burrow in no particular order except Mahomes number 1. When you're part of the big four, no matter how the situation looks, if your offense is not performing, it's on you. Josh Allen just threw a perfect pass to Coleman. Brandon Stevens was playing perfect defense. The ball was in Coleman's hands. He couldn't catch it. That's not on Josh Allen. But if they go into halftime with 3 points, everyone's going to look at Josh Allen and say, why you only got 3 points of offense on the road? When you're part of the big four, a huge chunk of the blame falls on you, even when it's not your fault. Josh Allen's not playing bad. The defense is just playing damn good football. This is the Ravens defense we expected to see throughout the first 3 weeks. We didn't see this Ravens defense against the Raiders in week 2. We didn't see this Ravens defense in the fourth quarter against the Cowboys. But we did see it through the first 3 quarters. But this is the Ravens defense we wanted to see overall. This is the Ravens defense we wanted to see. And Josh Allen, he's going up against a tough defense. No question. But when you're one of the big four, you got to step up. And it's not going to be his fault, but you've got to step up. And they're going to put it on him. That's just how it is.
Oh, wait. Can't wait for Sunday night. Sunday night football, NBC and Peacock.
All right, so the Ravens do get the ball back here. He's called overrated. Allen's top 2. Allen's arguably top 2. Absolutely. Allen's arguably top 2. I've always sat back and said that Mahomes is number 1, but for that number 2 spot, each of the 3 big four have a case for being top 2. Lamar, when you look at his individual accomplishments, you look at the fact that he has the second best winning percentage right behind Mahomes since 2018, and then he has, the personal accomplishments like the MVPs, like the All-Pros. He's led the league in touchdown passes. He's been a multiple-time Pro Bowler. Those things make a case for why Lamar is the second best quarterback. Joe Burrow, he beat Mahomes to get to a Super Bowl. He beat Mahomes to get to a Super Bowl, and half the time he's been in the league, he's been in the AFC Championship game. He's had a lot of personal success in the playoffs. So that's his reason. Josh Allen's reason is the numbers. And boy, guess what? In terms of total touchdowns, number 1, Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Josh Allen. That is his number 1 case for being the second best in the game behind Mahomes. So each one of these 3 guys have reasons for being there. So they're going to run the ball here. And honestly, I don't think Baltimore wants to take a type of risk at this point. They're just going to head into halftime with a 21-3 lead. They almost messed up there with the Lamar Jackson fumble. They don't want any more bad karma. They get the ball coming out of halftime. Run this clock down.
The longest first play from scrimmage for a team in a game in 11 years since Terrell Pryor had a 93-yard run to start.
They're going to let this clock run down. Baltimore is not running another play. Halftime here for the Ravens and Bills. Ravens up 21-3 after 1 half of football. Throughout so far in the game, Lamar Jackson 11-13, 135 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, a passer rating of 149. Josh Allen 9 of 16, 42 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, a passer rating of 61.5. Derrick Henry 9 carries, 109 yards, and a rushing touchdown. He also has a receiving touchdown as well. Justice Hill 4 catches, 57 yards. Likely 1 for 26. Bateman 1 for 23. Flowers 1 for 10. Aguilar 2 for 10. James Cook 5 carries, 27 yards. Allen's got himself 5 carries for 21 yards. Meanwhile, Lamar has 4 for 26, and he fumbled the ball. 3 catches, 18 yards from Kincaid. Shakir 3 catches for 10 yards. Cook 1 for 9. Coleman has yet to have a catch. He had his first target of the game and he dropped the ball. So it's that type of game. It's that type of game. First half has been dominated by the Ravens. Second half, we'll see if the Bills can pull a comeback. It's an 18-point lead for the Ravens. Second half of football will be very, very interesting. It'll be very, very interesting. Can the Ravens hold on to this lead, or will the Bills make the comeback? Ravens do get the ball coming out of halftime, so we will have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, it is halftime, and I will see you guys in the second half. Second half football. Second half football. Game ain't over. Second half football. Game ain't over. Game ain't over. Second half football. Game ain't over. I don't care what anyone wants to say. Game's not over. 18 points can be come back here. The Bills have the offense to be able to get it done. It's not over. It's not even close to being over. Ravens need to keep their foot on the gas. Learn from your mistakes. Stop being dumb. Learn from your mistakes. Please. Please learn from your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes, please. Learn from your mistakes. Keep your foot on the gas, and let's go get this win. This second half of football is going to be so emotional if the Ravens find a way to screw this up. They're going to get the ball coming at a halftime, so you feel like you can at least try to do something with this. 28th, oh God, I don't want to hear John Harbaugh talking to the media. I don't want to hear that. 3 points allowed in the first half. Fewest in the game since 2023, week 15. That should show you how dominant that defense was last year. But it is what it is. Anyway, I'm just hopeful that they don't go conservative today, because if they keep their foot on the gas, Buffalo's not having a chance to come back here. First down and 10 for the Ravens at their own 30-yard line. Please, please, please don't be dumb here. Here we go. Lamar, pressure's coming, and he just throws the ball away. That might be intentional grounding. Nope, incomplete. Pressure came. There's the flag. That might be intentional grounding. They're going to call intentional grounding. What a way to start off. What a way to start off Ravens offense, I swear to God. Yeah, he was in the tackle box, and nobody's over there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And nobody's open. That's a great way to start off. 2nd and 24. That's going to end the drive already. Perfect. Like I said, these next 30 minutes is, well, quote unquote 30 minutes of football. In reality, it's an hour and a half. It's going to be very frustrating. Yeah, just go punt the football. Just go punt the football. Just go punt the football. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You could have just started off by running the ball on first down. You didn't need to start off with a pass. Derrick Henry's doing his thing. Here we go. 3rd down and 20. You might as well punt this football unless you can get a big play somewhere. And I don't think the Bills defense is looking to give up a big play here on 3rd and 20. If they do, bro, they're good. That'd be embarrassing if they give up a 3rd and 20. Here we go. Deep drop back. Lamar fires downfield. Zay Flowers is right there. Let me see that. Did Flowers have a chance on that one?
I mean, there was no place to throw this ball. Watch the tiny little area that Lamar drops this thing into. And I think Zay was so conscious of his feet, he doesn't catch the ball. I mean, that throw was within a couple of inches of where he wanted to throw it. Wow.
Flowers had a shot on that one. Flowers had a shot on that one. I ain't even gonna cap. Flowers had a shot on that one. Here comes special teams. Get him down. So we deferred for no reason? Well, I mean, when you come out here and you get a penalty on your opening drive in the second half, you're gonna butt the football. Like I said, these next 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because it's gonna be fun. Like I said, the Ravens are not the same team as the game goes on. Starting off the half like that don't make no sense. Do what was working for you. I don't know why they keep trying to have Lamar drop back into passing as if this offensive line has been doing a good job holding that off. But whatever. Josh Allen's going to have his opportunity early on in the second half. He's going to try to cut this 18-point lead to 11. And they might try to go for it and try to go for 2 and make it a 10-point game. We'll find out. Kyle Hamilton nearly makes the tackle behind the line of scrimmage, but he was able to stop Cooks just enough for someone else to get there. Loss for gain. Should have fed Henry. We should have just started off with running the ball. And I don't mind play action, but play action from Lamar just being in the drop back position, nah. Play action from the pistol, no thank you. I want Lamar to roll out on these play action plays. And on that third down throw, that throw was crazy by Lamar to get it to the only spot where Zay Flowers could have a chance to catch it. And I don't even know if Zay Flowers would have been able to fully catch. That would have been amazing if he would have caught that. But second down here for the Buffalo Bills. Got to rely on this Ravens defense. Let's see if they can continue their level of dominance and keep this up. Ravens offense came out and put up a 3-and-out. So let's see if the Ravens defense can do the same and force a 3-and-out. Allen's got all the time to throw. He's going to find a target, but Humphrey's going to get right there to make a stop. And I believe that's the first catch for him today. Third down here for the Bills. The Ravens defense is giving up nothing over the top, and it's very difficult. Allen is getting time in the pocket because the Ravens aren't blitzing, but nobody's getting open. And with nobody getting open, he's just standing in the pocket for 12 years looking for somebody, and nobody's open. He's having to throw into tight windows here, and the Ravens aren't giving up anything right now. So shout out to the Ravens defense. They're doing their damn job. The Ravens are doing their job. They've gotten to Josh Allen. They've pressured him, but they've also forced him to have to stand in the pocket for 5, 6, 7 seconds, and nobody's open. Here we go. Allen. He's got time. Allen. Pressure's coming. Allen. He has to run. He's going to have to keep something alive. Allen finds a man down the field. Oh, my God. And it's 1st and goal for the Bills. That is the type of play that Josh Allen can create. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be real funny. Tighten up, guys. Get ready for this, man. And you'll ask, why is he open? Well, Allen was... The guy actually ran out of bounds and then reestablished himself. The guy was out of bounds and then came back in bounds. There was nothing else you could really do in that situation. 1st and goal for the Buffalo Bills. That is the type of play the Bills needed. Ravens offense going to have to respond after this because they definitely scored a touchdown. Touchdown, Bills. And now we got to see if the Ravens are going to respond. Bills finally find the end zone. And it's 21-9. Buffalo scores a touchdown. 4 plays, 60 yards. Josh Allen makes magic happen on Sunday Night Football. And boy, was that a crazy play. So we're going to find out now. We're going to find out now. That was a crazy play by Josh Allen. They're going to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we got a ball game here. Like I told you, it ain't over until it's over. We got a ball game. Can Ravens run Derrick Henry? Oh, I can't wait to see them just decide not to do things that was working in the first half. It's going to be real fun. Like I said, the Ravens having a 21-3 lead did not faze me at all because we knew the Ravens could get a lead. Our question for Baltimore has always been, can they hold on to one? Now, that play, that was just magic. If that didn't connect, Allen was going back to the sideline and nothing was going to be the case. But that was magic. Shout out to Shakir for being attentive. Nobody was paying attention to Shakir. Everybody was locked in on Josh Allen. Shakir just started running. Allen located him. Just put the ball out there to give him a chance. And Shakir made a play. Shout out to him. So, just like that, it's a ball game. Just like that, it's a ball game. You would assume the Ravens will respond and be like, okay, we gave up some points. It's perfectly fine. Offensively, let's come out here, 1st down, run the ball with Derrick Henry. Let's get back into our offense. You know, let's run that 12 personnel. Utilize Derrick Henry in the backfield. Initiate play action. We can get some quick passes going. We can get some things going. Get back to doing what works. But the Ravens don't like to play like that. They want to play an entirely different game. So like I said, buckle up. I would not be surprised if we see some more magic happen here. And all of a sudden, we could be sitting there. It could be a 21-17 game. And everyone's looking around like, what the hell just happened? Plenty of football left. Plenty of football left. We're going to find out soon, though. We're going to find out real soon. But this is to be expected. It's supposed to be a battle. Lamar's going to make some magic. Allen's going to make some magic. And he made some magic to get the Bills back in this game.
George Clooney and Brad Pitt. Subscribe to Apple TV Plus. You gotta start the story there. Or if you want to see Brad Pitt and George Clooney, subscribe to Apple TV Plus. What do you hide? And if you want to see their new movie Wolves, you can't do it. I'm gonna help you out. I can do it. So do it. What? Definitely subscribe to Apple TV Plus.
I said, it's going to be a stressful second half. The way you respond is by going out there and putting points on the board. That's the way you respond. This team just can't finish. This team can never finish. When has this team ever been able to consistently finish? Why do you think they constantly keep blowing second halves? They come out here with some dumb play calls, or they'll either get conservative or move away from what was working, and everyone will keep looking at them and saying, why do the Ravens love doing this? It's like endless torture as a fan to watch your team get up high and then proceed to do it. Like, again, once we got up 21-3, I couldn't enjoy it. You can never enjoy your Ravens. You can never enjoy your football team having a lead if you're a Ravens fan, because you know once they have that lead, now in the back of your mind you got to be like, oh boy, here we go again. Do we have to sit back and worry? Are the Ravens gonna blow this lead? Is a turnover gonna happen here? Are they gonna miss a field goal there? Is it gonna be this? Is it gonna be that? You keep getting these things in your mind have to start coming up, specifically because, well, the Ravens keep letting this happen. So you know the best way they can respond to calm the nerves down and to ease up the level of anxiety that Ravens fans are having right now? You go on this offensive drive and you go score a touchdown. You eradicate and erase that big play Josh Allen just made. That's what you need to go do. Shout out to Josh Allen, bro. Like I'm saying, man, when you're one of the big four, you're going to make big plays. There's no way you're going to get a matchup between two of the big four and there's not going to be big plays between two guys. Lamar has made some great plays. Allen was going to get one of those eventually. 1st and 10, please hand the ball to Derrick Henry. What are we doing? Hand the ball to Derrick Henry. Thank you. Hand the ball to Derrick Henry. We don't need to be in these 3rd and long situations. 1st down here, what do? You hand the ball to 2020. You hand the ball to 22. That's it. You pick up 5 simple yards. You got to make the game simple for yourself. You don't need to complicate it. And the Ravens love complicating it. Second down and 5 here. And someone jumped on the line. These penalties by the offensive line. See, when you're scoring, you just ignore the penalties when you get bailed out. But boy, when you're starting to feel the nerves, Kolar this time, when you're starting to feel the nerves, woo, those penalties start to hurt. Now you ran the ball 1st down, you got 5 yards, now it's a 2nd down and 10. Now if you're not able to get close to a 3rd and short, and you're not able to pick up yardage on this one, it becomes very scary. 2nd down and 10 here. What do you do if you're the Ravens? Well, they're going to throw this football here. Oh, they gave it to Derrick Henry, and Henry gets stopped. Uh-oh. And now it's 3rd and long. What happens if you're Baltimore? Like I said, the Ravens can't hold on to a lead to save their life. Well, it's Sunday Night Football. Lamar got to go make magic, I guess. I expect Buffalo to blitz here because they're starting to realize that the Ravens offensive line cannot protect. They can't block. The Ravens offensive line can't really block, and if you put pressure on them, it's going to be problematic. That's why Lamar keeps having all these deep dropbacks. I think the Bills' defense is starting to recognize it. They may blitz on this 3rd down. 3rd and 11. Let's see what Lamar can do here. We might punt the football again. Just watch out, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 11. See? They're sending pressure again. Lamar having to step up. Lamar gets tackled. And just like that, another 3 and out. Another 3 and out. And just like that, Buffalo has life. Won't be surprised if we see 21-17. The Ravens do this all the time. The Ravens are not going away from what was working. Well, part of it is going away from what was working. The other part of it is the penalties are starting to add up for the Ravens. The penalties are starting to add up for the Ravens. There's only so many times. There's only so many times you can make mistakes. There's only so many times you can make mistakes and escape. Only so many times you can make mistakes. He fumbled the ball, but he got it back, so he's fine. And just like that, Josh Allen has another chance to make this a 4-point game. And just like that, it's the same story with the Ravens, bro. They'll get these leads. They'll go away from what works. And all of a sudden, you're sitting here like this. Same story with the Ravens. That's why it's tough. That's why I said, guys, enjoy football. But like with the Ravens, they can't hold on to the lead to save their lives. And it's sometimes we always sit back and say they start running away. Sometimes we say they're starting to move away from what works. We gotta recognize that those penalties that they were getting away with in the first half, they start to add up. You don't need to pass the ball there. You're not in the 3rd and long situation if you don't get a false start on 2nd and 5. They were lined up under center. They ran the ball on 1st down. They were going to run the ball again with Derrick Henry on 2nd down. They might have even tried to do a roll around to get the ball at Kolar. But guess what? A jump on the offense leads to 2nd and 10. And now all of a sudden you're in 3rd and long. When you're not able to produce and these penalties keep moving you back offensively, all of a sudden everything starts to wind down, and the things that you were getting away with in the first half, you're not able to get away with in the second half. So now we're going to start seeing if this defense starts giving up big plays down the field. That's going to be an interesting question for the most part. Man, I'm talking a lot. It's been a while since I've talked like this.
Brilliant recovery with the Lowe's app. He always delivers. And so does the Lowe's app. In-store, online, our Lowe's team has you covered.
Like I said, I'm not surprised with the Ravens. Here we go again, the John Harbaugh collapse. The fact that this team can't stop committing penalties. Let me go see how many penalties they have in this game so far, because that plays a factor into it. Let me look at this. Team stats. The Ravens have, let me see. The Ravens have 6 penalties for 49 yards. These penalties are harming them. These penalties are absolutely harming them. They lead the NFL in penalties. Oh my goodness. This is an undisciplined football team then. This is an undisciplined football team. Buckle up, guys. We could very well see 21-17, and I wouldn't even blink. Wouldn't even flinch. What's going on, Luis? We're just watching the Ravens do the same thing they've been doing for years now. Sean McDermott's 7th season together on Reed's staff alongside, well, John Harbaugh was also there. And now regular season 2018, we are 67-30. We're 67-35. They're 67-34, and obviously Buffalo's at like 78. What is 3-4 versus the Chiefs, and we're 1-5 versus the Chiefs. But neither one of us has beaten them in the playoffs because neither coach can get past their mentor. Sean McDermott can't get past Andy Reid. Neither can John Harbaugh. But I'd rather have Sean McDermott than John Harbaugh. Anyway, time to hope the Ravens defense is prepared to bail out the offense's idiocy. Because if you give up another touchdown here, trust and believe they're going to get cooked. 8:55 left to go. Defense already trying to make all these communication moments. Get it together. Allen, rolling. Nothing is open. He's just going to have to throw it out of bounds. Defense does their job there. 2nd down and 10. You got to hope the Ravens defense does their job. That's it. At this point, you got to hope the Ravens defense is sit back and say, all right, the offense is going to make mistakes. Let's step up our damn selves and not blow this game. The Ravens defense comes out here and just gives up big play after big play, and nothing they can do about it. It'll just be a situation where they just give up big play after big play. I can't do nothing about that. 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10. Allen, empty backfield. They're going full on throwing. They're not even trying to run the ball anymore. That's crazy. They're just going to air it out now. This is kind of wild. Here we go. Allen spotted something. He's looking towards his left. He's going to fire. Caught. Ooh, nice catch. Nice catch by Coleman. He makes a tough catch right there. I don't understand why the start of the second half they didn't give Henry the ball. Because it's the Ravens. Because of it all starts because again the Ravens are very simplistic. As soon as the mistake is made, the Ravens can't play football the exact same way. They make a mistake, they're the exact same way. And Stevens had great coverage here. That's just a perfect throw from Josh Allen. And just like that, you're gonna see Stevens getting burnt a lot more on those type of plays, and you're gonna be like, why is this happening? Well, it's the Ravens' same old story. It's so weird how the Ravens lose football games the exact same way. It's just like, how do you keep letting that continue to happen? That's very weird how a football team can lose football games the exact same way. Get up to a big lead, move away from everything that was working, and then proceed to just give up big play after big play to your opponents. It's very weird how that works out. Coleman got some athleticism. Look at him playing high school basketball. Look how empty that is. Then again, people don't come to watch high school basketball games. Unless you got a LeBron or a Kobe, no one's really there to watch it. Cook picks up a first down, and they're officially in Baltimore territory. That's one thing, man. If Lamar could throw like Allen, he'd be number one. Uh-huh. It's not going to really mean anything because we know it's the Ravens. The Ravens can't hold on to a lead. Ravens have 7 yards of offense. The Bills have 94 in this third quarter. Meanwhile, they've had most of the possession, and we're down to 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Meanwhile, Baltimore has only touched the ball for maybe a minute? I think Baltimore has touched the ball for maybe a minute in this quarter. So Buffalo's dominating time because they had that 3-and-out there, and I don't even think that took a minute off the clock. And then they had another 3-and-out situation. I don't think that took a minute off the clock. So yeah, I think they may have. I think Baltimore's offense has been on the field for a minute. 2nd down and 7. Clock continues to wind. Ravens fans continue to get tortured because the Ravens can't close games out. It's the exact same thing that happened in 2022. Ravens got up to a big lead. Oh, now they're doing trick plays. Okay. Now they're doing trick plays. Now they're doing trick. Oh, he fumbled it. He fumbled it. He picked it up. He fumbled it. Let's go. That's what we needed. Turnover. 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 That's what we needed from the defense. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? There's a flag on the play, but maybe that may have been after the fumble. There's flags on the play, but that could have been after the fumble. It must have been after the turnover. Why did they do that? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. The ball came out, but did the penalty happen before or after? What happened afterwards? After the play was over. All right, cool. That's cool. But we do get the ball. We'll get the ball. And Josh Allen dealing with some pain. See, this is the thing. I'm gonna move Mahomes off of this. This is the thing about the big three, quote unquote. Well, not the big three, the second level. Lamar, Allen, and Burrow. For some reason, there's always something about them. There's always something about them where it's like they have the chance to just be it. Lamar has his issues. No question. Lamar has his issues. I think at times Lamar gets in his head. I think there's times where Lamar gets in his head. And there's times where he's missing throws down the field. No question. With Josh Allen, I swear to God, what keeps Josh Allen from being the best quarterback in many people's eyes is the turnovers and the questionable decisions. At that point, Allen, tuck the ball and run. There's defenders around you. Tuck the ball and run. Do not try to throw that ball because you're just going to get stripped. Derrick Henry runs the ball here on first down. That's the thing about Allen. It's sometimes Allen, just like Lamar, Allen will try to go Superman. And I don't know why in that situation, Josh Allen's not aware enough to be like, there's defenders around me. Literally saw his own receiver hand him the ball. Take it, protect the ball, and run. Do not try to force the ball down the field when you've got defenders around you. That's just dangerous play. The turnovers is what keeps people from saying Allen could be number one over Mahomes. Allen has these deficiencies is what causes Allen to get it. Lamar has his deficiency that keeps him from being the number one spot. And Burrow kind of has his deficiencies that keeps him. There goes Derrick Henry. See what happens when you give the king the ball? Just give Derrick Henry the ball. There's reasonings. But here's the thing, man. That's my thing with Josh Allen. Like I said, I have Lamar and Josh neck and neck. I have my reasons why Lamar can't be above Mahomes, and I have my reasons why Josh can't be above Mahomes. Josh, my number one reason I can't put him above Mahomes, the questionable turnovers. And the turnovers and the questionable plays at times. That's not what you need to see from Josh Allen. Tuck the ball and run. But it is what it is. And that's why the other guys are 2, 3, and 4, and Mahomes number 1. But Burrow has his own issues. I mean, he doesn't have all the capabilities that Mahomes, Lamar, and Allen have. Like, with Lamar and Allen, it's at a heightened level because, again, they're dual-threat quarterbacks. But Mahomes has the capability to escape out the pocket and utilize his legs. Burrow does not have those capabilities. Burrow has certain limitations in his creativity. I think that's where it is with Joe Burrow. Creativity. That's what I would say. The creativity of Joe Burrow when he tries to escape out of the pocket. You don't get to see many of that. When he's in the pocket, he's lethal. He's lethal. But when it has to be those out-of-bounds Superman type of plays, Lamar can do it, Allen can do it, Mahomes can do it. Burrow can't do it as much as those three can. And that's a part that kind of takes away from what helps him potentially be that number one guy. Stops him from potentially being, over Mahomes. But each one of the quote-unquote big three in that second level challenging Mahomes, they have their cases to try to be number one, but also they have deficiencies that stops them from being number one. But again, the big four is the big four. You trust any one of these quarterbacks to help you get to the promised land. You're not really afraid of any situation. So, Lamar and Allen have both fumbled the ball. That sucks for both of them. And it's 3rd and 7 here. So, Ravens don't pick this up. They kick a field goal. If not, you can move the chains. Lamar fires to Hill. Hill keeps his feet, spins, gets inside the 10. Justice Hill. Oh my God, they're actually starting to do it. I didn't even realize it. Holy crap, they're actually starting to utilize their back. This is what we talk about. Throwing to the flats on 3rd and 7. You don't got to be Superman and go for the big money ball. 3rd and 7, quick throw, trusting your player to go through it. We've been begging them to utilize the flat. Look at Lamar utilize the flat here. And let his player go make a play. That's what you need. Get it to the flat and let him go make a play in open space. And that's what Justice Hill did. 1st and goal for the Ravens. This could quiet the crowd if they can get in the end zone. Here we go. And Lamar's got the ball himself. Lamar with the speed. Lamar in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. And that's going to quiet some of the concerns that we were seeing. Lamar getting in the end zone here. 6 plays, 59 yards, 3.5. Taking off the clock. And the Ravens go up 27-10. That's exactly what you needed if you're the Ravens, man. You needed that. Ravens defense stepped up and made a huge play. Ravens offense rewarded that by getting in the end zone and scoring a touchdown. Lamar now with 5 carries, 35 yards, and a rushing touchdown. 3 total touchdowns on the day for Lamar Jackson. Comeback season, 0-2 to 15-2. Guys, we got to hold on. But like I said, we have a chance to... This is crazy now. Because, again, if the Ravens can hold on here and win this game, they go to 2-2. Now you balance out. Pittsburgh plays Dallas next week. We play Cincinnati next week. Not only will the Ravens have an opportunity to potentially bury the Cincinnati Bengals season by dropping them to 1-4, there's a possibility that Cowboys beat the Steelers. And if that happens... Then after 5 games, the Ravens and Steelers will be 3-2. And the Ravens will be first in the AFC North because they'll have the tiebreaker since they would have won a divisional matchup. The Steelers have not faced off against a divisional foe yet. We would have our first divisional matchup. So winning tonight and then beating the Bengals will be key to getting us back into it. Not to mention, like I said, last year after 5 games, we were 3-2. If we're 3-2 after 5 games this year, we'll feel a lot more comfortable about where we are and be like, all right, it's just like last year. We had 2 losses we shouldn't have had last year to the Colts and to the Steelers. We have 1 loss this year we shouldn't have. You can argue number 2 with Kansas City, but it's Kansas City. We lost by a toe. We'll live with that. We came a toe away from pulling off the upset in week 1. It is what it is. Can the Ravens run the ball in the 4th quarter, please? They have to utilize Derrick Henry. Got to utilize Derrick Henry in the 4th quarter. Got to stay aggressive. But you also got to be smart with the ball.
After almost 4 years of treatment, I was finally cancer-free. My mom's like, where do you want to go to celebrate? I'm like, let's go somewhere tropical. And then Pilot hopped in the intercom and started talking about me. And I was like, what is going on here?
My wife beat cancer too, and I wanted to celebrate his special moment. We bought him drinks and donuts. We all signed a card.
Cancer may have started the fight, but you definitely finished it. I was smiling ear to ear. Best flight ever for sure.
That's how good leads the way. Honey.
Ravens defense getting ready to come back out here. We'll see what happens, man. 27-10. Oh, sorry, 28-10. My mistake. I forgot Tucker hit that extra point. 28-10. So far in the game, Josh Allen 12 of 20, 124 yards passing, no touchdowns, no picks, pass rating of 77.9. Lamar 13 of 17, 156, 2 touchdowns, no picks, passer rating of 143. Allen's had 5 carries for 21. Lamar's had it for 5 carries for 35. He just got a rushing touchdown. The game is somewhat similar to each other. I'm not going to lie. The game is somewhat similar. It's just a few plays that's changing things up. It's a few plays. But Ravens are executing well offensively. And again, Justice Hill, after this game, maybe people got to give Justice Hill a lot more credit. I had no problem with them giving him that 2-year deal. I was fine with it because I've been telling people since last year, Justice Hill is taking his game to another level. He's now a reliable guy we need to have on the field. This is where questions are going to arise. We're going to see how Justice Hill continues to play. And I don't want us to talk about this yet, but I will pose it. With the way Justice Hill is playing, what happens when Keaton Mitchell gets back? I believe we'll go back to what we were doing last year, where we utilized all 3 backs. We utilized Edwards, we utilized Keaton, and we utilized Justice Hill. But I'm interested in seeing how that's going to go. Does Hill get more carries or more utilization than Keaton? Or if Keaton's still showing the speed, what happens? If he looks like his old self, they got to let him fly. It's going to be very interesting in the coming weeks, but we don't got to worry about that anytime soon. First down and 10, incomplete, ball was high. Second down and 10 here for the Bills. 2:41 left to go in the third quarter here.
Let me just tell you a little bit about the psychology of this game. Buffalo knows that Baltimore is one of those teams, right? Kansas City, Cincinnati. Go down. We know who the team is. Big rivalry teams. If you think Josh Allen's leaving this game after one hit from the boys on the block here tonight, there's no way.
Second down and 10 here for the Bills. Allen in the shotgun, going to take the snap. Pressure's coming. Allen's holding on to the ball. Fires across the middle. Ooh, perfect throw. Dalton Kincaid holds on to the ball and gets them into Ravens territory. We need to run Keaton out the slot sometimes. We'll see. We'll figure that out. We don't have to worry about that anytime soon because he's not coming back until the end of the season, most likely. Oh, yeah. Shout out to these tight ends, bro. These tight ends do such an effective job for Allen. Shout out to these guys making plays. Hey, Real, what do you think of Bo Nix beating Rodgers and Caleb Williams beating Matthew Stafford? Rookie beating veterans. You know, we can technically throw in Jaden Daniels beating Kyler Murray because Kyler Murray's been in the league for some time. Now, he was drafted in 2019. He's technically a veteran now. Now, if you're talking about them beating the old guys, that's a different conversation. But in terms of veterans, Jaden Daniels. But yeah, Bo Nix getting the win. A win is a win. A win is a win. As a rookie, you're just there to try to play your best, grow, and win. A win is a win. As for Caleb, I think he played his best game of the season. Second and 6, he's going one-on-one. Ooh, nice catch. Coleman is starting to cook. Brandon Stevens. But I like what I saw from Caleb in this game. I think Caleb played his best game as a professional so far. He really did well against the Rams defense, and hopefully he can build on that. So first and 10. Allen's got all the time in the world. He's going to launch it for the end zone. Oh, whoa. Never mind. I guess he just threw it out of bounds. I thought he was going for somebody. Second and 10. A minute 8 left to go in the third quarter. Still an 18-point game. Ravens defense trying to hold on here, not trying to give up a touchdown. But Allen and the Bills know they got to score quickly. As we head to the fourth quarter, Baltimore loves running the clock down. And with Derrick Henry, they're going to look to run this football. So Buffalo wants to get on the board as quickly as possible and bring it back to a 2-score game. They might go for 2 to make it a 10-point game. Who knows? If they can get in the end zone, though, that's the question. Second and 10, 68 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Allen's going to take the snap. Looking towards his left. He's looking. He's going to check it down here. Defense going to make a good stop. A pickup of about 7. Coleman is looking well. The Bills is the only team that needs to pass the ball, not the Ravens. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're down 18. You got to throw the ball at that point. You're down 18. You can't afford to give them a lot of time. You got to throw the ball at that point. So, yeah, it does make sense. The offensive line doing a good job protecting Josh Allen, but at the same time, Ravens aren't blitzing. So, we'll see what happens here on this 3rd and 4. This is going to be potentially the last play of the quarter unless they score a touchdown here. Here we go. Allen. Oh, look at this. Humphrey going after Allen. Allen, he's going to get dropped. That's a sack. That's a sack. That's a sack. That's a sack. Ravens blitzed on third down, and they got him down. Odafe always the one that made the sack. Marlon Humphrey came with the pressure quickly, and Allen had to run for his life. Marlon Humphrey with the blitz directly to Allen, and Allen just had to run. And then Odafe coming with the speed and dropping him. That is 100% a sack. And that's going to end the third quarter. Okay, Ravens, the true test starts. Ravens flock, the true test starts. 3 quarters down, you're up 28-10. Don't blow this lead, please. But we'll have to wait and see. I'll be back for this epic fourth quarter. Oh, Baltimore, please don't blow this.
What do you say? If you bet on a player to score the first touchdown and instead he scores the second, boom, you get your money back in cash. Straight cash, second chance, you heard? What if my guy fumbles? And some other guy scores first. Second chance. What if you need a second chance to land on the field? This offer only applies to touchdowns. You all right? I hurt my spleen.
Get the second chance offer from BetMGM, the sportsbook born in Vegas.
I know a few things about a rival, but this one is different. My blood runs black and gold. So let me tell you, there's 50 years of animosity about to boil over. Cowboys offense, touchdown! They're exciting. I give them that. But the Steelers defense is so powerful, you want to run home crying. TJ Watt. Cowboys, Steelers. Oh, wait. Can't wait for Sunday night. Sunday Night Football, NBC and Peacock.
We all need fiber for our digestive health, but less than 10% of us get enough each day. Good thing Metamucil gummies are an easy way to get prebiotic plant-based fiber with the same amount of fiber as 2 cups of broccoli. Metamucil gummies, the easy way to get your daily fiber.
The fridge, it's not dog food. It's fresh fed. Real meat, real veggies. Real weird.
Oh, boy. 44 has to go. Marlon Humphrey's playing a good game. Y'all, this is funny. I'm noticing this. Players with podcasts starting to get a lot more hate. Marlon Humphrey's actually played great this season. If you've seen how he's looked so far this season, Marlon Humphrey's been great. But y'all throwing a lot of hate at him. Because of the podcast. And when the defense looks bad, all of a sudden it's falling on him. I'm not saying it's his fault. But a lot of these times, Brandon Stevens getting cooked one-on-one. Now, to be fair, he's getting cooked one-on-one with perfect defense. Like, he's not just getting burnt. He's just literally playing perfect defense. 48-yard field goal to make it a 15-point game. Oh, my God, he shanked it. He shanked it. There's no way he shanked this on... Oh, my God. Oh, nothing's going right for Buffalo. Buffalo's unraveling. Buffalo is unraveling. I don't know why. I get the fact that he has a podcast and things aren't going well to start of the season when we were 0-2. But y'all cannot come after Marlon Humphrey as if he's the one responsible for that. Week 1, the touchdown that happened, Marlon Humphrey wasn't the reason that happened. Kyle Hamilton said it was him and took responsibility for that. He should have been there as the safety help. There was no safety help. He was out of position. He owned up to it. That's not on Marlon. Week 2, he played fine. He didn't give up any big plays. Week 3, he played fine. He didn't give up any big plays. In fact, he has an interception on the season. Marlon Humphrey has played well. But when things are going wrong and the defense looks soft, everyone's looking at 44 like it's his fault. And you can say, well, he's one of the leaders. Yeah, but Roquan's another one of the leaders. Why aren't y'all holding him responsible and blaming him and say he's got to go? Meanwhile, here comes Lamar Jackson, utilizing the wheels and picking up a first down. Y'all just want to blame everything. Yo, keeping it real, would you have sacked him there? Josh Allen? No, I ain't got the speed to catch Josh Allen. I ain't got the speed to catch Josh Allen, but I'm going to try. I'm going to do my damnedest. I ain't got the speed to catch Josh Allen on a free release. But damn it, I'm going to get a jersey. I'm going to get the jersey, but he gonna stiff arm me and I'm done. But I'm going to at least grab that jersey to try to yank him down. Well, I ain't really expecting much from that. I ain't going to lie. First down and 10 here for the Ravens. They're in Bills territory. They're going to give it to King Henry. Henry could have been tackled behind the line. Instead, he's going to pick up a couple yards. I bet you could have. Nah, bro. I wouldn't have gotten Josh Allen down. I would not have been able to get Josh Allen down, man. Josh Allen, that is a physical specimen. I'm somewhat in shape, but I ain't, and I got some speed, but I ain't got the speed and the strength to get that guy down. That dude's like, what, 6'5", 6'6", 250? Gonna give it back to Henry. There's the block. Derrick Henry finding a first down and more. Henry, he is gone. King Henry, can he get there? He's inside the 5-yard line. He's down at the 2. First and goal, Ravens. Give it to Derrick Henry again. Let him get 3 touchdowns on the day. Lamar's got 3 total touchdowns. Let's make Derrick Henry get 3 total touchdowns. This is how the Ravens offense should operate. If we play like this, we can win a Super Bowl. If we play like this offensively, I kid you not, we play like this offensively. If we meet up with Kansas City, we will not lose. But the problem is they don't play like this. The Ravens' problem is they move away from things that work. Feed the king. Feed the king. That's all you got to do. Give it back to 2020. Why I keep saying 22? Give it back to 22. Oh, they said, nah, get that away. Listen, y'all might get in this end zone, but it ain't going to be because of 22. Y'all might get in the end zone, but it ain't going to be because of him. They made a stop on first down. They said, nah, we're going to make a stop. Derrick Henry tonight, 16 carries, 181 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Y'all were trying to tell me he's washed. Anybody who said that, smack yourself real quick. Why did you think he was washed? What made you think that? The Ravens weren't even utilizing him to his strengths, and the offensive line wasn't blocking. But Derrick Henry's washed. Okay, you're looking silly now. Play fake here. Lamar looking. Lamar floats. He finds. Bateman dropped it. No! Flag on the play. That's got to be personal. That's got to be pass interference. That's got to be pass interference. That's got to be pass interference. He was all over Bateman. That's got to be pass. Bateman, it's okay, bro. It's pass interference. He was grabbing you. It's pass interference. You know, it was holding. He was holding him. Bateman will get another chance. He was holding him. See, he was holding him. He was holding him. It's not Bateman's fault he couldn't make that catch. He was being held. He was being held. So it's going to be a first and goal again now because of that. Bateman was getting held. Yeah, look at that. He's getting held. He's getting held. That's not Bateman's fault. But Bateman should have caught that, though. I ain't going to lie. Bateman should have caught that. I ain't going to lie. Run it back to Bateman. What's the problem now? Bills calling a timeout. They didn't like what they saw defensively. They saw we were about to hand the ball back to King Henry, and they did not like what they saw defensively. Derrick Henry's got the speed and the physicality to just get past. Like, you would think he wouldn't be this fast. That's the crazy part. For a man his size, you wouldn't expect him to be that fast, but damn, he's that fast. It's crazy. All right, first and goal. Again, we don't need to complicate things. Give the ball to Derrick Henry, please. Give the ball to 22. Let him get 3 total touchdowns. We're at the 2-yard line. Feed the king. Feed the king. I wouldn't mind a play action here, but feed the king. Feed the king. Look at him spinning, but the Bills defense said no. Bills defense saying no. I got you. Bills defense saying no. They don't want to give up a run. Ravens might do another play action fake under center, or they may give it back to him. Who knows? We'll see. He low-key does run like Eric Dickerson, because Dickerson was a strong guy, but he also had speed. Underrated speedster, man. Underrated speedster as a runner for a guy that size. I'm going to hand this right back to him. Y'all think y'all can... Oh my God, he fumbled the ball. But it's a touchdown. Holy crap, he fumbled the ball. But I think it's still a touchdown. It's a touchdown for somebody. It's a touchdown. Patrick Ricard saved the day. Patrick Ricard saved the day. They knocked that out, but Patrick Ricard saved the day. Woo! Scary. Derrick Henry got that ball knocked out. Nice hit by Douglas to get that out. Oh my goodness. Patrick Ricard didn't even realize what was happening and he still got that. Now it wasn't Rosengarten, it was Patrick Ricard. Because Rosengarten initially went on the recovery. Patrick Ricard was on the floor. The ball ended up rolling to him and he got it. Shout out to Patrick Ricard. How did he get it in that situation? Well, Ravens didn't screw themselves over here. Ravens 35, Buffalo 10. Ravens actually keeping their foot on the gas. I'm amazed that they've learned that they should do that. Well done. All right, Ravens dominating on Sunday Night Football. Bills looking lost out there.
I know a few things about a rivalry, but this one, it's different. My blood runs black and gold. So let me tell you, there's 50 years of animosity about to boil over. Cowboys offense, touchdown! They're exciting. I give them that. But the Steelers defense is so powerful, you want to run home crying. T.J. Watts. Cowboys, Steelers. Ooh, wait. Can't wait for Sunday night. Sunday Night Football, NBC and Peacock.
Cowboys and Steelers are Sunday Night Football next week?
What,
really?
Hold
on, let me look at this.
For the things that are double.
I didn't realize that. Huh.
Whatever you're saving for.
Yeah, Cowboys and Steelers are Sunday Night Football. We played Bengals 1 p.m. And yeah, Cowboys Steelers is Sunday Night Football. Huh, interesting. So that means at the end of that game, we'll see. Interesting. Let's keep this going and get the dub. We gotta finish this off. A touchdown's a touchdown. Hey, Patrick Ricard gonna get it. I would have loved the Derrick Henry touchdown there, but Patrick Ricard gonna get his touchdown. A TD is a TD. You'll take it, man. Considering the fact that we usually blow it in the fourth quarter, a TD is a TD. This is how they need to play every week.
How many people do you invite? It's cool. They're from Dallas.
Let's go, we're in the building, baby. Ooh, that man's travel, man. Let's go. He was in the air for like 20 minutes. You saw that, Vernon? You saw that, Vernon?
This is how the Ravens offense really should operate for the most part.
Intuitive tech at every touch. The new 2025 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid.
It's going to be tough now at this point. This is what we need, especially going to Cincinnati. We got to play like this with the momentum going to Cincinnati because we can sit back and say, well, we want Cincinnati. Oh, they lost to the Patriots. Oh, they lost to the Commanders before we thought the Commanders were good. That's cool and all, but they did almost beat Kansas City. And people believe they would have beat Kansas City if it wasn't for that penalty. They went toe-to-toe with the Chiefs. When it comes to big matchups, they're willing. They're not willing, but they legitimately pull up and show up in the biggest moments. No question. We're going to get the very best of Cincinnati next week. And they're at home. With their season essentially on the line, they can't afford to go down 1-4. So we're going to get the very best of Cincinnati next week. We just need to be prepared. Ravens right now are dominating the Bills. This is how the Ravens would have looked last week against the Cowboys if they didn't take their foot off the gas. This is actually going to be tough, man. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be tough. Because there's going to be a lot of eyes looking at Buffalo. If getting blown out, if this ends in the blowout, getting blown out, people are going to start looking at the Bills and saying, are they really the team we thought they were? Because, again, I talked about it. I personally gave them credit. I gave them credit for the comeback against the Cardinals. I gave them credit for dominating the Jaguars. I gave them credit for dominating the Dolphins. I gave them their credit for having this 3-0 start and looking great as a team. Incomplete. But you can't go to Baltimore against the Ravens, a team that is seen as a contender, one of your rivals to try to get to the chip. You can't go up against one of the big four as one of the big four yourself and then not show up and get blown out. People were looking for a reason. People were looking for a reason to say the Bills are not who we thought they were. They're flukish. Who have they really beaten? What type of competition have they truly faced off against? This is going to feed those narratives. It's not exactly fair. Incomplete. Kincaid nearly had that. Could have been a pick, too. It's going to be tough, man. People are going to take shots at Josh Allen, even though I don't think he played terrible today, though he has missed some throws, and the fumble was on him. But people are going to get on his case. People's going to get on the defense's case and say, bro, you're getting beat this bad. You're giving up 35 points to the Ravens offense. But to be fair, I don't think people would be mad at the Bills giving up a lot of points to the Ravens offense because we have Lamar and Derrick Henry. It made sense. But for Buffalo to only have 10 points? Nah. 10 points, Josh Allen not really doing much here. It's from a stat perspective. Yeah, people weren't expecting that. This potentially is just like a 4-down territory type of thing. And Allen's getting blitzed again. Allen, just throw the ball away, dude. And he nearly got picked. Allen, sometimes you've got to get the ball out of your hands. Sometimes throw it away, live another down. And now they're going to have to punt again. This is the best the Ravens defense has played. Alright, this is going to be fun. This is going to be real fun. We might, I don't know if I'm doing it, but we might have to have a live stream after this game if the Ravens can pull off the victory. If they can hold on here, we might have to have a live stream about this. Because we got to talk about the Ravens. Here we go. Hardy gets in a good position. Ravens, do not take your foot off the gas. Keep it going. Will you be streaming Seahawks game tomorrow night? You know, if I have time and I'm able to, I might stream that game tomorrow. I wouldn't say 100%, but we'll see. This looks like the team we expected to see. This looks like the offense we expected to see. And the defense, well, they were supposed to be this, but, you know, they embarrassed themselves. Like I'm saying, welcome to the AFC North, where the AFC North teams find a way to underperform against inferior competition and show up against superior competition. So weird, but that's just how it is.
Sunday night. Sunday night football, NBC and Peacock.
My pledge is to keep you safe.
I'm your new lieutenant.
I've not given up.
I'm just getting started.
Long over Thursday.
Never gonna lie, it's gonna be a tough conversation for the Buffalo Bills. You can't go to Baltimore and get embarrassed like this. It is something that will be talked about.
Sure, but less tough when you have the right people by your side, like Kayla from Kansas City and thousands of other bankers around the country. Because together we're proving there's nothing as powerful as the power of us.
At least I'm not playing Henry in fantasy. Yeah, there's 2 games tomorrow. Yeah, if you're playing Derrick Henry in fantasy, bro, you were winning those first 2 weeks if you were playing against him. But these last 2 weeks, man has been dominating. After 4 games now, we have to see, man. He might be the best back in football after 4 games. But, you know, Saquon's there as well and stuff like that, so we'll see how that's going to look. Either way, Ravens, do not take your foot off the gas. Keep the score running. That's how they need to play every week. If you have an opportunity to run the score up, keep playing like that. Because every time you don't run the score up, you just leave the opportunity open to potentially lose the game. Why did they got Lamar in a pilot outfit? First and 10 for the Ravens. There's still 11 minutes left to go. So, I mean, we're all talking here about next week and Cincinnati and other stuff. There's still 11 minutes left to go. Weren't we in an exact same situation like this last week when we had a 22-point lead? We ain't celebrating yet. It ain't no time to celebrate. You hand that ball to King Henry, and look at Derrick Henry again. Picking up 9 yards, second down coming up here. 2nd and 1 here for the Ravens. It's been a good game so far for the Ravens. Got to keep the momentum, though. This is what I'm talking about. Just hand the ball to Derrick Henry. Oh, good stop by the Bills. If they're going to make a stop on 2nd down, you respect it. On a 2nd and 1, I want you to hand it to King Henry. If the Bills make a stop, you respect it. Say, okay, I respect it. I respect it. Making a stop there, that's cool and all. Derrick Henry's close to 200 yards rushing in this game. That's crazy. Third and 1. They give it back to Henry. Like I said, if they're going to make a stop on 2nd down, we're going to show we still got King Henry. Just hand the ball back to him. It's simple football. It's simple football. You've got a monster that is tough to stop once. Let's see you stop him 3 times. Can you? No? Okay, cool. If you can, hey, man, respect to you. Great defense. We're going to punt the ball back. And we're going to trust in our defense to try to get it back to us. But again, it's simple football, man. We don't need to go out here and do anything crazy. You've got this monster in the backfield. Just give him the ball. And when he's not out there, you trust in Lamar and let him go make whatever play he sees fit. Damn, that likely somehow made that catch. Ugh. The pressure came and Lamar somehow got that ball to Likely. Good catch by Likely. Oh, wait. That's incomplete. That's incomplete. That's not a catch. That's not a catch. Incomplete. We don't need to go into a full-on timeout. This should be 15 seconds. Take a look at it. The ball's moving. That's incomplete. Good pressure right there by the Bills defense. So they're going to challenge this. Shouldn't take that long. I'm going to go get something. But 35-10 game.
I like to know what my patients are experiencing. Stop making decisions that hurt this hospital.
There's a method to my madness.
Are you with me or not?
Brilliant Minds, Monday on NBC and Peacock.
I know a few things about a rival, but this one, it's different. My blood runs black and gold. So let me tell you, there's 50 years of animosity about to boil over. Cowboys offense, touchdown! They're exciting. I give them that. But the Steelers defense is so powerful, you want to run home crying. TJ Watt. Cowboys, Steelers. Oh, wait. Can't wait for Sunday night. Sunday Night Football, NBC and Peacock.
This shouldn't take as long as it's taken. Just being honest. We have NFL cards. Okay. Uno Elite NFL cards. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Okay.
You kidnapped a child. And you
Okay. That's good. Alright.
I'm not in the basement anymore.
Found Thursday on NBC and Peacock.
Check this out Saturday on NBC and Inside Look for Sport. On fire around the world. The dream of going for Olympic gold in LA in 28. Don't miss the global rise of flag football Saturday at 3 Eastern on NBC. Ravens, many teams, the
Call reverse has to be expected. That shouldn't have taken as long as it did. We saw it was incomplete. That should not have taken as long as it did. Likely did not have possession of it. Should have taken them 15 seconds. Show me it. That's on the floor. All right. After review, reverse. 2nd down and 10 here. Hand the ball off here. Justice Hill trying to get out on the edge. Hill. Gonna get a good chunk of yardage here. 3rd down. They're most likely gonna throw it. I'd keep Justin Hill here. Utilize him in the flat. If nothing's open, take the underneath. And that's what we're seeing. We talked about this with Lamar. If nothing's open, just take the underneath. Lamar's always looking for the big play down the field. If nothing's open, take the check down. And he's been doing that now. He's been doing that a lot more. He was doing it last year. He's doing it this year. Third down and 6 here. You got Derrick Henry back in. They're going to toss it to King Henry. And Henry's going to be stopped. Good stop there. We'll punt the football. 8 minutes left. 25-point game. Running the clock. Punt the football. Give it back to the Bills. Trust in your defense. And Monken does not look happy with that decision on 3rd down. If Monken actually didn't want to go run the ball there on 3rd down, I would sit back and say, bro, he got to be yelling at Harbaugh or something. He got to be frustrated at something. But you know, it is what it is. Kick is up. Sorry, punt is up. And he will be down inside the 10. Right around the 7-yard line. So 7:17 left. Obviously, the Bills are down 25. You do whatever you can. Let's hope the defense doesn't let points happen, pretty much. Monken, calm down. Ravens got the lead. No, I need Monken to be pissed off. I don't need him to calm down, because he calms down, all of a sudden he's going to start thinking, you know, let's calm down. Let's stay conservative. Let's do that move. No. Don't calm down. Stay heated. Stay heated. I need Monken to stay heated. I don't want no calm Monken. Calm Monken's going to start being like, okay, let's go conservative. I don't need that type of mindset for the rest of the season. That's what nearly cost you a 22-point lead you had in Dallas. I don't want to calm Todd Monken. I want an aggressive Todd Monken. I want an angry Todd Monken. I want a pissed off Todd Monken. Because that's the Todd Monken that's going to call an aggressive game and let Lamar be Lamar and let Derrick Henry do his thing. That's all we need. Now we just got to let the defense come out here, finish strong, and we can call this a win, go to 2-2, be 500, and we'll just pretend the first 2 weeks of football didn't happen and we got ourselves together.
Welcome to Football Night in America. I'm Maria Taylor.
I'm Chris Sims. And I'm a hologram. Can I host a segment? All right, let's talk about the headlines at the tailgate. Of course, you got to kick it off with music.
Browns are back to becoming the bottom of the AFC North. I don't know how they lost that game against the Raiders.
Ready for Sunday night.
Did he just snap
I do not know.
How did he pop out of that thing?
I do not know how. I do not know how.
Doors lead us to places we've never been. You're dedicated.
I don't know how they lost because there was no Max Crosby, there was no Devontae Adams, and they still found a way to lose.
And provide access to specialists who help with estate planning to look out for future generations. So you're not just growing and protecting your wealth, you're sharing it. Because doors were meant to be open.
Alright, let's see what Josh Allen can do here if he's still in the game. Next Sunday night, Dak. This is nasty. This is nasty. Dak is on this one side, TJ Watt's on the other side. Usually you do quarterback by quarterback, but Justin Fields is not seen as that quarterback yet. So instead you get TJ Watt. That's how it's been for the Steelers. It's just TJ Watt. Every Sunday night, just throw TJ Watt's face there. He's literally the face of the Steelers, so he gets thrown out there. One of these days, a quarterback will be back there. We haven't seen a quarterback there since Big Ben. We have not seen the Steelers quarterback on a Sunday Night Football screen since Big Ben. Josh Allen has been officially taken out of the game. Mitchell Trubisky's in, and that will wrap this game up. Allen's out of the game. They're not even going to put him in harm's way anymore. It is what it is. They'll bite the loss and just move on. I hope the Ravens do the same with Lamar, because if they're going to concede, we can officially concede. Josh Allen will finish the night 16-29, 180 yards passing. No touchdowns, no picks. Passer rating is 73.9, and he did have that fumble. He also had 5 carries for 21 yards. Lamar, he may end up finishing the night 13-18, 156, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Passer rating of 135. He also had 6 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown. Good stop again defensively. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to see this third down first. Hopefully the Ravens defense makes a stop, because apparently I got to go do something real quick. Let's see how this goes here. There's Washington. Good play right there. Good stop. Recognized where the flat was. No, he recognized that, you know, Trubisky may throw to the flat. Make the stop there. To be honest, now that Mitchell Trubisky's in and Josh Allen's out, you can take Lamar out too. You can end the night here. We don't need to put him in harm's way. He'll just be dumb. You can take Derrick Henry out too as well. 3rd and 12. Trubisky running for his life. And he nearly throws a pick. Wiggins, where are your hands? Wiggins, you've got to have your hands. That's a pick 6, young fella. The rookie dropped 2 interceptions today.
Good production out of your running back group.
You know, it's a change. Yeah, right? I mean, that's what really works in this game. You get one running back that's just a hammer, and of course, Henry has great speed too. But then Justice Hill comes in as that scat back receiver, and it just looks really quick out there. Even on a field with all these really quick guys, Lamar Jackson and company, it still looks quick. But tonight, I think the offensive line of the Ravens probably deserves the most attention. They really have gotten it done when they've had to be shuffled completely for this game.
His quarterback, Josh Johnson, and Derrick Henry remains in. He runs left and gains 2 or 3 yards. He continues to close in on that 200-yard mark. Josh Johnson, 38 years old. I like to refer to Josh Johnson as America's number 2 quarterback. He's been everywhere. If he has a jersey from every place he's been, he needs the greatest man cave of all time. Because of the number of places he's played with Chris, every place he shows up, they rave about him.
Yeah, but 14 different teams and 4 different leagues. I mean, he's been the NFL, UFL, XFL. That's a pretty good record. I don't think that one's getting hard to figure out.
Again, Henry, those yards. Doesn't do it. They bring up 2nd down. So Josh Johnson's playing for John Harbaugh. He did play for Jim Harbaugh back when Jim, before he went to Stanford, was at USD, University of San Diego, getting his coaching career started. And here we are, all these paths crossed. Years later, Josh Johnson's still playing for a Harbaugh too, and he's going to play, or at least be on the sideline against the Harbaugh later on this year when the brothers meet up one more time.
The offense is still on the field? Oh, never mind. I was about to say. Man, guys, please get Derrick Henry out of here. Please get Derrick Henry out of here. Another punt, which works perfectly for me. We're just going to run the clock down. Game over. Ravens going to dominate, win 35-10. That's what we needed. That's the performance we needed.
I got the guys here who've got more 300-yard games. He's tied with me. I saw you sitting right here. Adrian Peterson, O.J. Simpson. Sitting right here.
Nothing. I'm getting out of the trash. today.
That thing was spinning sideways. I've seen spirals, end over end. That one was spinning sideways.
Oi, what happened here? Don't tell me he muffed the punt. Oh no, he muffed the punt. Look at his face. I know he muffed it. Oh, whoa. No. What do you think of Cat getting traded to the Knicks? Ain't nothing changing for the Knicks. Cat's not going to save them against the Celtics. You moved off of Julius Randle because you didn't trust him in the playoffs. And you go get Cat, who's another guy we've had questions about in the playoffs. Good luck with that. That's all I got to say. Good luck with that. All right, wrapping it up here. 3 minutes left. Ravens, they're going to get the win. Oh, boy. Man. Knicks need more pieces. I mean, they have a good quality amount of pieces. I just don't think, you know, they're... Maybe you got to look at the quality pieces, which, again, when you had... who'd they give up? Because they gave... Julius Randle, he could go, but they also gave up... I can't remember the shooting guard's name. Who was really clutch for them in the playoffs. DiVincenzo. They gave up DiVincenzo. I don't like giving up DiVincenzo. Yeah, Celtics are trash. I don't care if they won. Banner 20, they're overrated. Yeah, I'm listening to a Lakers fan say that. So, I mean, I can't take your opinion as strongly as I would if it was somebody else speaking on it. You're a Lakers fan speaking on the Celtics being trash. I can't take that opinion with high praise. But this is a great performance for the Ravens, man. This is the type of performance they needed. They needed to come out here and dominate. And the fact that they dominated the Bills... That's good. That's good, man. This is how we wanted to see. This is how we wanted to see the Ravens operate. If they could play like this on a consistent basis, we feel a lot more comfortable. Celtics are not trash. They're the team in the East to beat. Well, they won the championship, so they have to be. So, Ravens go to 2-2. They clean up the mess that they put themselves in. Like I said, this was a must-win game, and boy, did they show up. They showed up offensively. They showed up defensively. They should play like this every game. Well, yeah, if they would play like this every game, we wouldn't have a problem. It's nice when everybody in Baltimore can leave early. You're watching people leave the game early, leaving the stadiums out. It's nice when you can leave and beat traffic. It's really nice. Shout out to Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco, Ravens lifer, beating the Steelers the way he used to do back in the day, man. Flacco was not afraid of that Steelers defense. He used to go up against Troy Polamalu, James Harrison, Ike Taylor, Ryan Clark. He used to go up against some monsters in the AFC North back in the day. That Steelers defense didn't faze that man at all. He walked in. Oh, Anthony Richardson's down. He walked. I'm going to walk in, put the team on my back. We're going to win this game. Shout out to Joe Flacco for giving the Steelers their first loss. And now, as a Ravens fan, I can feel very, very happy with where we sit. Very, very happy where we sit. Steelers play Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. I don't think Dallas is going to lose that game. I don't think Dallas is going to lose that game. I think the Steelers have a great chance to win because they're at home. But I don't think Dallas is going to lose that game. If we're sitting here next Sunday night with the Ravens 3-2 and the Steelers 3-2, but the Ravens first in the AFC North, I think everybody in Baltimore calms down and says, okay, we have problems with Harbaugh. But at least we're back to where we were last season, where we lost games we shouldn't have, but hey, we're still right where we need to be. And winning this game against Buffalo is huge because that is a team you may run into come January. The Bills are a contender for a Super Bowl. They're one of the big four. They're a contender for a Super Bowl. They are a legit threat. And they were playing well. For the Ravens to come out here and humble them, that means something, man. Ravens defense stepped up big. They were getting clowned all week because of how poorly they were playing defensively. They shut down Josh Allen in this offense. The offense wasn't getting clowned, but the offense was getting some criticism for not being able to keep your foot on the gas and finish the team off. They came out here and finished the team off. 35-10 is going to finish the team off. So, Ravens got the job done. They dominated the Buffalo Bills. It was not even close. There was some moments of fear. But once Josh Allen got strip sacked, that was game. Credit where credit's due. Got to see the coaches giving themselves handshakes and stuff. Got to see Von Miller, Lamar Jackson dapping up. Obviously, looking to see the quarterbacks dap each other up because that's what they're looking for. There it is. Dominance. Dominance. This is how the Ravens offense needs to play. No question. Guys, I'm going to take a little break. I might be back in half an hour, closer to 12. We're not going to stream long because I know Monday is on. We're heading to Monday, and of course, some of y'all got to go to school. And of course, I got to get ready for work and stuff like that. But like, I'm not going to be long, but we do have to have some sort of live reaction to talk about this game. Because everything we wanted from the Ravens, we got here. So I'll see you guys maybe 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more. But, you know, we'll have a brief live stream to talk about it. And we might make a video about it tomorrow. So it is what it is. Bills didn't show up. Bills did whatever they could. They got dominated. Sometimes you just have to understand teams get dominated. This team just dominated. Bills, I can't say the Bills didn't show up. The Bills fought. Offensively, they just got dominated. The Ravens defense played the way they played last year. That was last year's Ravens defense, man. They played Ravens defensive football that we expect to see. If we saw that from them in the first 2 weeks, we're probably sitting here at 4-0. Technically, we did see that in the fourth quarter. But if we would have seen that against the Raiders, we're at least 3-1 right now. Ravens showed them in a big way, yeah. What's going on, Loyal to Houston? Shout out to you guys for getting the win against Jacksonville. And now the Ravens are 2-2, and everyone can feel a lot more comfortable. Like I said, after we went down 0-2, you had Dallas at Dallas, and then you had Buffalo coming in, and Buffalo was looking tough. To see the Ravens be able to perform offensively against the Dallas defense, and then almost blow it, but hold on, and then to see them absolutely dominate the Bills on Sunday Night Football, that's a huge win. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. I will see you guys for my stream, probably like 30, 35. We'll see. I'll see you probably by 12. So, yeah, we'll do a brief one. Try to keep it 30 minutes so you guys can, you know, head on to bed. Some of y'all got school tomorrow and stuff like that. I got you. Others got to go to work early and stuff like that. I got you. So, we're not going to be too long. But we do want to have an aftermath of this where we just react to the game. So, yeah. Well, not react, but recap the game. So, yeah, I will see you guys then. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.